Facebook. Hi, Dominic. How's it going? Here's the links if you want to join in. I don't know why my pictures it seems blurry. How does it seem blurry to you? I don't have much light on. I just have the ceiling light on, and it seems like it just I don't know. Huh. Cool. I don't know if that guy's still alive or not. Weird. Pretty good. It looks a little blurry. Yeah, I don't know. I'm using the laptop webcam. I should really use the one I got up here, but uh, oh well. I don't really want to look and see my face, anyways. I want to look at this mug all freaking day. I fixed the audio problem, anyways. I just had the settings wrong with when it comes to the microphone. That's all. Not terrible. All depends. You want to look at this face for 24/7? I wouldn't. I've been up all freaking day today. Gotta love trying to get a hold of the government, I tell you. I had to call 3 different government organizations today. So I figure I better stay up because otherwise I would have slept a little late and then get up and don't feel like calling anybody. So I figured, well, I might as well stay up. So I did. I'm hurting for it. I'm filling up right now. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. It's probably blurry when I show the models, when I show my progress on my model. My other camera is way better than the one in the laptop. I'm hoping to get a new computer very soon. I'm thinking of getting an Apple, my next computer, but that'll be strictly for the Hangouts. Hi, Sarah Jane. How are you doing? Hope you're keeping well and safe. Oh yeah, sorry to hear that, Sarah Jane. Yeah, I know it's midnight there. Yeah, it's always best for you, probably on the weekends because I do it a lot earlier on the weekends. I can't do it too early through the week because a lot of people that are subscribed to me work still, so that's what I have to take in consideration. I got friends in Philippines, which their time is about 24 hours difference, something like that. Yeah, 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 Sarah. Well, at least you got still a sense of humor, which is a good thing. So, how's the healing process going, Sarah? Or is that going pretty slow? Oh, wow. Why is that? They cut you off, Sarah? Or they had problems with the lines going to their place? That really sucks, man. Hi, Miguel.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm freaking beat, man.
I imagine you haven't
Well,
slept, right?
I stayed up because I had to get hold of 3 government organizations, and I figured, well, if I go to bed late, then when I get up, I'm not gonna want to talk to anybody, and if I do talk to somebody, I'm going to be a grumpy old man.
What's up, Dominic?
And you have to watch how you talk to the government people because they can hang up on you or you can lose your funds.
Oh, that shit would never fly in the U.S. My goodness. Hey, Sarah Jane.
No, but they tell you that before you even talk to one of the people that work for the organization. Eh?
Oh, you hang up on a customer like that here, and you'll get fired.
Yeah, yeah, but you can't be abrupt with the government people because if you're abrupt, then you'll lose it.
Oh, yeah, that's not the case here.
Yeah, but yeah, like we get a government supplement for people that are low income seniors when they turn
Mm-hmm.
65.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured, I only got 7 months left. Penalize me. Take 5 or 10% from my old age pension, but give it to me now. What's the big deal? You know what I mean? But they don't want to do it.
Yeah, not surprised at all.
Well, they're hoping I croak before I'm 65, I guess.
Yeah, that would that would make things easier for them.
Well, it killed off a lot of people before they reached 65. So look at all the money
What?
they save on pensions. Yeah, Sarah Jane is in the chat. Oh, the water tank burst.
That's a
Wow,
good one.
that sucks. You find this camera blurry, Miguel?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the one on my laptop, eh? So I don't think it's good as my 920, my Logitech. Hi, Raquel. How you doing? Yeah, meow meow. See what I'm thinking of doing, if I could find it. Oh, I gotta paint it here somewhere. Yeah. Fuck, I'm dropping everything. Fuck, I'm not having a good day. But anyways, see this seats? See the
Uh huh.
outline of the blue?
Uh huh.
I was thinking of putting like this
Like
and
a
run
little
it.
bead.
Yeah, but it's like painted aluminum.
Huh?
So I
Yeah,
think it would break down the color a little bit.
that'd be cool. I think that would look good.
I did the steering wheel. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, I
In
can see it.
wood.
Looks
See the
good.
wood steering wheel now?
Yeah, I see it.
I did that with umber and what is the color? Umber and wood grain, and then I put orange over it, like clear orange,
Uh-huh.
and that's how I got that effect.
That's nice. I like that.
So I'm gonna glue the interior in the body, and then work around it.
Beauty sleep stream. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, I saw that, Raquel. At least you weren't snoring this time. Well, there's some people, they'll have a stream and there's nobody there. They just got a picture of the freaking couch and their stuffies or whatever you want to call them sitting on the couch. And they do that for like 4 or 5 hours and nobody's there. But you're cute when you sleep, Raquel. You're real cute.
Where's Dominic? I thought Dominic was going to jump in here.
I think he's having supper or something. Hi, Lefty. How you doing? That's a gamer too. Lefty.
Oh, yeah?
He plays a lot of that Call of Duty stuff.
Well, we can't all be perfect.
I'm playing that two for us the second time around now.
2 for us.
Yeah, it's a girl and a guy, like a father figure, but it wasn't her father, and she had
You
she
mean The
got
Last
scratched
of
by
Us?
one. She got
The Last of Us. It's a
Oh,
zombie
The
game.
Last of Us. Yeah,
Yeah, I know which game you're talking about. Yeah, it's a
yeah,
good game. That's a
yeah,
damn good game.
yeah. I played the second one,
Uh-huh.
and what I like about it, you're playing one girl and then you're playing the other girl,
Uh-huh.
and they're against each other. That's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
cool. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I haven't played the second one.
Yeah, it's more. The graphics are unbelievable, really incredible. Like they look like real people,
Oh, goodness.
and it's a long game too.
Oh,
Very long
yeah, it's a
game.
really long game. I watched somebody play through it, and it was like weeks. It took them weeks to play it.
Yeah,
Streaming couple times a week.
yeah, yeah. I tried to stream a couple games, and I don't know. The Wi-Fi keeps on going up and down, and then all of a sudden you get disconnected. Yeah, you got a point there, Sarah Jane. Or buy a headset,
What's wrong?
so you don't have to listen to Mopar.
Oh,
See, now I changed my shirt. Now
you
John's not here.
wouldn't be able to get any sleep if you did that. I'll show you this. I was telling you the other day that I got my Hemi printed.
Yeah.
With the ports and everything lined up properly.
Right.
So, oops. Show it to you.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I gotta
See,
put it in full screen.
look at that.
Oh
Just
yeah.
perfect. I mean, they just lay in
It's
there.
coming around the headlight hole.
Yeah. The center.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Just.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
Exhaust dumping out right here in front of the wheels.
Yeah.
It'll come out the fenders right here. There'll be a little hole right there. So that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I noticed Michelle's not much of a talker lately, eh?
She's been doing a lot of gaming, kind of, hanging out by herself.
Yeah.
So what I did was I had to adjust the plenum here, the intake, and I
Yeah.
had to
Yeah.
lower it so
Right.
that it would fit down in the underneath the glass.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because it
So it
sits
looks more like
farther.
a sleeper.
Yeah, it sits farther back than originally I had anticipated. But it's going to end up being just right. It's going to be perfect.
Yeah. Oh, you're not finished your laundry yet? Well, Raquel, holy shit. It takes you 2 days to do that.
Okay, Sarah Jane.
Yeah, you too, Sarah Jane. And hopefully you get back to the bench pretty soon so we can see some of your creations. Oh, yeah. Oh, Terry was in Ice Queen's chat earlier. I didn't even get a bell rung by when Sue went on.
I
Did
didn't
you?
either. I just happened to notice that she was live, so I jumped in there for a little bit. I
Yeah,
was
it must have
working at
been
the
pretty
time,
early
so
though, eh?
well, it was a couple hours ago.
Yeah. What are you doing now? Rims?
I'm just about to set up a print. Yeah, I got to print
Oh,
a couple
cool.
more pumpkins for my kids, and then since I have to print them anyway, or since I have to use the big printer anyway, I figured I'd take advantage of some extra space. So I made some rally wheels. I'm gonna print those out, see how they turn out, and
Yeah.
then maybe tonight or tomorrow or sometime later this week, I'm gonna do the same rally wheels, but I'm gonna do the moon cap like you guys were talking about
Yeah.
on your stream yesterday. I watched your replay.
Hi, Terry.
Hey, John.
How
Hey,
you doing?
Miguel.
How you doing?
Is that
I'm
Terry
doing
I
real
hear?
good.
That's good. That's good to hear.
What's up, Terry?
Hey,
I
Miguel.
can see you because Jones got me full screen.
Yeah.
Did Miguel? Did you? Did Sarah send you pictures, Miguel?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You want to see him?
Sure.
All right. You can.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't go on Facebook that much anymore.
I don't either. I don't have Facebook.
Well, I do,
Yeah, I don't
but I just don't like it because it seems like a lot of people have been hacked, and then all of a sudden people are saying, "Yeah, you could get these government grants. You don't have to pay back, and all this crap. You know, it's all a
Oh,
scam." Oh,
this is her
cool.
Subi.
Oh, that's nice. That is really nice, Sarah.
She does really good stuff.
Yeah.
Those wheels look amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, she does nice work.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen where she said that I was on there today at for Ice Queen or
Uh-huh.
Mike. Well, Miguel, you was on there for a little while.
Yeah,
Right
for
before
a
they
little
quit.
bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't doing nothing today. No, we went on there for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been up all day.
Yeah, Sarah Jane said she wasn't doing too good. I was asking her over there on Ice Queens and said she wasn't feeling the best in the world.
Huh. Yeah, it must be taking her quite a while to recover. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Hi, John Claus. Johnny was saying that he posted a comment in the Hangout last time, and his comment was blocked for some reason.
He might have been saying something that YouTube deemed offensive. I know I saw Mopar had a couple comments that were blocked the last time we were all on stream too. But
Oh, yeah?
Surprise.
he said I think the word asshat in one of his comments that got blocked. And
Oh, okay.
then something else got blocked. I don't remember what it was or why.
Yeah. Well, he was saying that he got a message. It was from the creator. Well, the creator is me. of my channel, right? You would think, but I don't know.
No,
No?
no, that's
Oh,
that's
okay.
not how it works.
Okay. No, it's just that because when he told me that, I was a little disturbed, so I went to all my settings and I went to see if I blocked them or for some reason or whatever.
No,
But
he
no,
probably just said something that YouTube thought was out of place.
yeah, offensive,
Yeah,
political, or something of that nature. Yeah,
yeah, something.
yeah.
He
I
was
know they're
being a
getting pretty
bully.
picky. I know that now.
Oh man, so stupid.
Hey, Dominic.
Yeah, somebody was telling me that you're not even allowed to show your guns on YouTube anymore.
Well, they can ban me because I'm not gonna hide my guns.
Yeah,
Big talk off.
Give
there's a
me.
lot. There's a lot of people that's how they built their channel by showing different guns and firearms and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
I think there's a husband and wife, and they have freaking all sorts of guns. Guns I don't think I would ever be able to find anywhere in Canada. That's for sure.
I ain't got any guns myself. My son's got enough of them though.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see Woody's models. He's got quite a collection of guns. He's got one room, just guns and rifles.
Yeah. Oh, I used to have quite a bit of them when I was a cop, but I'm too old to fool with it now.
I didn't know you were a cop.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was one for 4 years,
huh.
from 82 to 86.
Wow. Or you didn't like the job, or it was too dangerous, or whatever.
No, it was just too political
Oh,
where I was at.
okay.
So I just give it up.
Yeah,
Plus, I
that's
was
not
working.
good. That's not good when it gets political.
Yeah. Plus, I was working in the coal mines at the same time too. So
Oh
I
yeah,
more or less done it part time instead of full time. I mean, I still had a cruiser and all that stuff, but
right.
it just got once that 4 year term was up, then I said, they can have it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's not for everybody, that's for sure.
Yeah. And then too, about the time I quit, that's when I moved to Indiana. So
Well, I
I would
think
have had to.
cops here in Canada have it pretty well made, if you ask me, because they don't have to worry about killings or things of that nature. If there ever has a killing happen, it doesn't happen very often over here.
Yeah. Well, the 4 years that I done it, I mean, I only pulled my gun twice, but they didn't have to shoot nobody or wasn't shot at. Been threatened a whole lot, but you just let that go in one ear and out the other.
Yeah, of course.
Take somebody to jail and they threatens they're gonna kill you when they get out and all this stuff. And I just tell them, I said, well, you know where I live. When you get ready, just come knock on my door and let me know.
Yeah,
I'll be wait. Yeah, I'll be waiting on you.
Yeah.
Me and Smith and Wesson.
It's pretty cold here today.
Yeah, I see you wearing that long sleeve shirt today.
Well, everybody complained that I was wearing that red shirt all the time. I'm trying to show John that I do have other shirts. I just, I'm so comfortable with one shirt. So.
Well, I know the other night you said you just didn't like to wear sweaters and stuff, and I figured, where's the cold up there? And you said it was about 30-some degrees at that time, and hell, I'd be wearing a coat and everything else.
That's -1 right now.
I freeze real easy anyway.
Yeah.
John's just looking for something to pick on about.
Yeah. And the funny part is, if you don't respond to them, then they'll pick on somebody else.
Yeah. Where is Motormouth anyway?
I have
Figured he'd
no
be
idea.
already been here. Figured he'd already been here.
Oh, throw your rope. Oh, okay, Zeno. Sure.
Hey, Zeno.
Yeah, I was gonna cast those tires, but I'm waiting until it stops raining so I can go to the store and get some rubber bands to hold the mold together.
I was going to try to come on here last night, but me and Mopar both, and Frank was all over on the Cliffs live streaming.
Oh yeah.
I think Mopar did come over here on yours, but me and
Yeah,
Frank
he was
stayed.
here. Yeah, he was here.
I seen some new ones that was on when I did click over to it. Well, actually, when I went back and watched the replay of some new ones that was in the live stream that I hadn't seen before.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I know that Dominic subscribed to me sometime last night or this morning. I got an email saying that he subscribed to me. And appreciate that, Dominic. I'd already.
I shared your channel today, Terry.
Oh,
On my channel.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yeah, I did Doug Henley. I did Doug Henley, you, and Michelle today.
Yeah, I was already subscribed to Dominic to start with, but I sent him a message on his last stream video that he had to let him know, I thanked him for it. That way YouTube won't go back and take it back off.
Hi, Dominic.
Hello. Hey, welcome, Terry.
What's up, guys?
I was catching up on your videos this afternoon.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, my subscribers just keep bouncing up and down like a yo-yo.
Yeah,
Look at one day and you got so many, and the next day you're about 14 too many less, and go back the next day and then you got 6 more than what you had to start with.
Yeah.
I don't think they even know it.
I lost about over 200 one day.
What is that, Monte Carlo, Dominic?
Yeah. It was my first car back in '86.
Oh, nice looking car. Still got it?
What's that?
You still got it?
I have another one.
Well,
yeah, I'll be casting those tires as soon as it stops raining here, Zeno. I don't like walking in the rain to get rubber bands to hold to get boxes together.
Yeah, 1 degree below. I heard that too. Yeah, that wouldn't be a fun trip.
No,
ain't no sweat. No problem, man.
Yeah.
I know you ain't forgot. I ain't sweating it. Got my Bill Elliott Thunderbat here, man.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, I've had it for a while.
Terry.
Huh? I'm sorry, what?
I heard my name mentioned.
I was just telling Terry that's the one I have now.
Oh, that's nice looking Monte Carlo too.
Yeah, those Corvette rallies look really nice on those type of cars.
Is that a green or a teal color? I can't tell.
It's called Misty Turquoise, so it's like a blue-green.
Oh.
I've had this car since '98.
I always like the looks of the Monte Carlo body style.
Yeah, this particular version was kind of tough looking.
Yeah.
They were built on the same assembly line as the Chevelle, so.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
When I converted this
I wouldn't doubt the doors and fenders and stuff probably would fit a Chevelle. It looked like about the same thing.
Well,
might be
from the doors back is the exact same car.
Well, I was going to say the fenders does, and the hood looks like it might be a little longer than a Chevelle.
Yes, it is. There's 4 inches longer between the wheel and the door, and 2 extra inches in front of the wheel.
But yeah, from windshield back, it looked pretty well the same from the side.
Yeah, same Chevelle, same windshields, same rear window, same deck lid. when I did the 4-speed conversion, every single part I used was Chevelle, except for the bracket that goes on the frame that the Z-bar goes across to.
Mm.
On the Monte Carlo, it's a little taller because the frame is lower at that point where the engine is to come straight across. So
Mm.
it had to be a taller bracket. And that was the only difference. Everything else ordered for a Chevelle.
I bet that car would be nice with a 427 in it, though.
I had one with a 454, a 70 big block 454 car.
That's
And it
even
was,
better.
yeah, that one screamed.
Nothing wrong with a big block.
Yeah, I always liked these cars since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Are they hard to get parts for them, Dominic?
No, not really. They
No.
make a lot of stuff for these now.
So fenders and rocker panels are not really outrageous prices like some of cars are.
No, I think Original Parts Group, I think, has them.
Yeah.
And I think AMD, Auto Metal Direct, I think they have them too.
Yeah, they're pretty common. That's why it keeps the price down. You know, they're unique, but not to sound that in a bad way. I'm just saying there's, you know, still a demand for them. So.
Yeah. The only tough stuff to get was like back here. I put the 71 Super Sport trim on it, and
Yeah.
these two little hockey sticks at the top here. These were hard to get, and I finally found a set on eBay. I bought them. I made a mold of them. I cast them in resin, and then I sold them back. Sold the original ones back on eBay.
Huh.
Huh.
So the ones that are on here are resin cast.
Wow.
Cool.
I can zoom in on them. And you look at them, you can't really tell.
No.
Do you build a model of it already or no?
I did, and I'm working on another one, a better one.
How is the model kit compared to the real car, though?
It's pretty good. I like it.
Well, that's good.
It has a couple little shortcomings, but there's nothing I can't deal with. And now with this 3D stuff, I'm drawing a lot of stuff for it.
Yeah.
Somebody woke up my bird.
Well, it's better than crickets.
Yeah, it's better than cricket, that's for sure.
So, Zeno, did you see my 34 Ford when I finished it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, the other day when you finished it, I saw your video on it also.
Yeah, I watched the video.
Nice. Yeah, I like the little skinnies in the front and everything. I like the parachute pack in the back where it's supposed to be too on that car.
Yeah.
Yeah, looked good. Come out good. I liked it.
Yeah, it turned out good.
Looked like a race ready for the track already.
I always wanted a drag car like that, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Probably be all over the track, but like I remember I seen the Wing Express one time. Oh my goodness, man. That guy could never keep it in the same lane.
Oh, yeah.
Never.
Yeah. Yeah, they get wild real quick.
So after a while, I think Pure Heaven and him, they had to go separate down the track.
Yeah.
Because they both went all over the place. Eh?
Yeah, they'd be bouncing off each other, swapping paint. And stuff.
Yeah. Start in the left lane and you end up in the right lane.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that a valve cover?
An attempt.
That's what I thought.
I'm trying to figure some things out still. I want to learn. I have to learn how to round the corners. Like this corner.
Miguel's here. The guru. The
Is it
guru.
The
It's like
maestro.
doing this wonky thing here. Oop. It's like
Switch to Oh, I see. Yeah, go ahead. That's because
put
you
it-
have 4 vertices and you raised 2 of them from the plane.
So, but it did it on that one, and it didn't do it on this one. They both happened at the same time.
Well,
there a
if you
reason
look,
for
the
that?
one on that corner looks like it's down on the same plane. The one on this corner is elevated. But I'll show you how to fix it. Hit your face mode, and then click on the face. Right click and do triangulate.
Oh, look at that.
Now go to edge mode and click on your corner. Oh, go
I
ahead.
gotta do it
Go
to
ahead.
this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oops. Okay, so now go to edge.
Yeah, go to edge mode, click on your corners. You can do them one at a time if you want to.
Yeah.
And then right click, select bevel, which is like the 3rd or 4th option down from the top. And
Bevel
then,
edges.
yep. And then if you drag your mouse, you'll have a dotted line. If you drag away from the center point, you'll round it. Now scroll your mouse wheel up and down while you're doing that, and you'll increase the amount of faces you're adding.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. Cool.
Now, if you do all 4 corners at the same time, the same amount of bevel gets applied to them all equally, which is one benefit of doing them all at the same time. So my recommendation is to Control Z undo what you just did,
Yeah.
or Command Z, whatever the Apple command is. Shift click, or is it Control click? I forget. Select
Gonna
all
be-
4.
Yeah, shift.
Shift click, select all 4 corners, and then do your bevel, your right click bevel.
Oh, you can do them all at one time then?
Yep.
All 4 corners. That's cool.
Then you can right click bevel, and the same bevel will get applied to all 4 corners.
It picked up the same one from before anyway.
Yeah. It'll keep those settings. It'll maintain those settings. You'll notice in the lower left-hand corner, there's a little, like a little expandable button that appears, and on a lot of the commands, and you can set values like number of subdivisions and things like that, and
Oh, okay.
it remembers a lot of that stuff.
That's this little box down here. It says
Yeah,
bevels.
down at, I can't see it on your screen, but I'm
Oh.
assuming, yeah, it's down there in the lower left-hand corner somewhere. Yeah, that. Hit the arrow to expand that, and those are all that's all the bevel options. So you can, and as long as you haven't clicked away from your bevel, like, you have all your parameters that you can adjust until you're happy.
Okay.
But as soon as
It
you,
just says 7.
yep, you can increase that here if, maybe that wasn't enough, or whatever the case may be. You can tinker with all the settings, but as soon as you click away, it's done. It's set.
Okay. Here's going to be the moment of truth. Let's see how this works. Because now I want to bevel that.
Drum roll,
Oh,
please.
you could have selected those too. You could have
I
beveled
didn't
them
know if
all
I
at the
want to
same
do
time.
the same amount of bevel or not.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was going to be the same or not. I just want to play it by eye here.
Gotcha.
Is there a way to zoom in and out while you're in the middle of something like this?
No,
No.
I don't
Okay.
think so. I think you had to do that before. Did it bevel? I can't even see.
Doesn't look like it. Oh, there it goes.
Oh yeah, there you go.
It's in a tricky spot. Just because of where
See
I'm
how your
zoomed.
mouse has like a dotted line?
Yes.
That dotted line, think of it as like a leash, and if you pull on the leash, that's when you increase the bevel. Now, if you go too far like that, you start getting little artifacts. See that little
Yeah, I
corner
see that.
there?
Yep. And that's probably because over here, it didn't go
'Cause,
all the way to the corner.
Yeah, and it's because you're extending your bevel past the next set of edges.
Yeah.
If you go past the next edge on the other side of the faces, then you start having those.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Raquel.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's only 8 o'clock over in Philippines right now. 8 o'clock in the morning. They're the next day already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind
What's
of pretty
that?
rough in Philippines right now, with this thing going on in the world. They're in lockdown right now. Like she can go in the mall and buy stuff, but her kids are not allowed in the mall, even though they have a mask on. Weird. Yeah, no problem, Raquel. It's good that you showed up, anyways.
My wife just brought me a gift, which I will show you.
Gifts are always cool.
Ooh, gifts.
I like gifts.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
cool.
Nice.
Yanko.
There you
That's
go.
that's a nice kit too, Miguel.
Yank,
Yeah.
yank,
Yeah.
yank it, yanko, right?
Yeah, I took a couple.
Don't
of
worry,
them.
John can't say that word either.
No.
Yanko.
Yanko.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yanko?
That's not. It's Yanko.
Yeah,
Yank.
not Yanko.
There's no L in the word. And then I don't know if you guys remember, but back when I
Yep.
hit 200 subs, I did my giveaway. I gave away a semi and a trailer, and I
Yeah.
let the person who won pick between one of two trailers. Well, the other trailer, I had never even gone to pick it up from the hobby store, but my wife picked it up while she was there.
Oh, cool.
So I finally got that trailer.
Nice.
I think
Oh,
I
some
bought
more
it like 3 months ago. Yeah, it's a good kit.
You guys looking to adopt somebody?
Yeah, I wish I had one at Pro Star.
Yeah, I checked the cheapest I'd seen here, the Pro Star. It was $125.
They're $65 at AK Hobbies or AK Collectibles.
Yeah, even with the exchange, it'd be cheaper to buy it from the States.
Yeah, for sure. I like that kit so much that instead of giving him one of mine, I bought one to give him.
Cool. Yeah, I already got a couple of those Galaxy trailers before they run out of them.
Oh yeah, you got two of them anyway, don't you, Miguel?
Yeah, I think so.
I do. I got it.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Raquel.
I like
I
that Lone
leave my
Star
son
too.
alone either.
Well, I don't want it to interrupt you. Interrupt this. Turn on high. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't even think they produce the Galaxy trailers anymore. You see them in an odd hobby shop, but that's about it.
Yeah, I told you can build this.
You have any of them, Terry?
What's that?
The Galaxy trailers?
No,
No.
no, I've
Like
got
the
two.
tag-along trailers, for behind the car or a truck?
Yeah. No.
This glue right here. It's super glue too. Really, it's good or better.
Now
I
I did
had
with
a
that.
couple, but I sold them.
Now I did when if you was listening on that interview, all this stuff that I bought off my next door neighbor a couple of weeks ago. Now he did have one of those race car trailers, kits you could buy. It's got the little driver and all the tools and shit like that come with it. Now I did get one of them in with the deal that I bought off of him.
Oh, cool.
But
Oh, thanks, Doug.
as far as tractor and trailers, I've only got two tanker trailers. and both of them's
Yeah, I
the
don't.
one's the Union 76 and the other one's Texaco.
Yeah, that's one thing I hardly have anything of is tractor and trailers.
And if they don't have the right color, then they'll just have to wait till you get the right color. But the kit comes already gray and colored just like the picture.
Well, they repop them and they repop them and they get worse every time
Yeah.
they repop them.
Well, that's why I said too in the interview. You know, back when we was buying models, you know, back 50 years ago, every kit we went and bought was original. They wasn't no
Yeah,
remakes.
yeah, yeah. I know. It's just like the James Bond car. When I had it, that was the first kit me and my dad built. I think 5. And the detail on that body was amazing at that time.
Yeah.
And the wire rims were out of this world. I never seen wire rims like that before. Again.
All day long, blazing those wings, so that's all day.
I've got a lot of original kits, that I had when I was growing up, but I paid good price for some of them, and some of them it took me a while to get, off of eBay. And
Yeah.
but they are the
but
original kits; they're not remakes.
eBay is getting out of hand a little bit, I think.
Huh? Yeah, he has to work
Like that Twister Vega, I've got probably about 6 of them, and they want over $100 if you go on eBay for it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay no $100 for a kit, unless it's a bigger kit, like a 1/8
Yeah.
scale or something.
And I'm gonna follow him on the phone. Well, it's gotta be some kind of fucking horse shit. No, can, I can get it
I wouldn't care to pay, $50 or $60 for, like you said,
Well, I don't mind $60, but when it comes to over 100, forget it.
Yeah. For 1/16 scale or something like that. But now, if you get a 1/8 scale, yeah, it'd be worth $100 probably.
Yeah, yeah.
But I wouldn't pay more than that. That's
No.
the reason why I don't have that bounty hunter car that I was talking about, because I'm not going to pay $300 for it.
Is it that much now?
Last time I checked on eBay, that's what it's going for, right at $300.
What about is that Hot Rod Mustang funny car that was out a while ago? Isn't that the same car?
No, it's not the original. That's why I said, you can buy it. I can get the Connie Coletta funny car, from Hobby Lobby, but it's the white Mustang. But now the regular bounty hunter car was painted gold and had the bounty hunter road on the side of it.
Oh,
If you ever see that movie,
I know what you mean. You mean
if
the
you ever
real
watched the
McCoy.
movie, yeah, if you ever watched the movie Heart Like a Wheel with features Shirley Muldowney, and the her life story or whatever, the bounty hunter car, the original bounty hunter car is in that movie. It's painted gold, and then she started driving it, and she called it the Bounty Huntress.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was gold.
Yeah, it was Connie Coletta's original car.
Connie Coletta's flying service.
Yeah.
But now
the movie.
Yeah, the one you buy now though, they're painted white and just got Connie Coletta wrote on them.
I like that movie, Funny Car Summer.
Sitting here watching Strobe Light over there.
Have you seen that one?
No.
Going to a concert and I ain't even stoned.
I've got a guy.
Funny Car Summer is with Jim Dean in it. Yeah, he had the Gouda with the motor in the back, the fun car.
Oh.
It's called Funny Car Summer. Look it up.
I will. I was going to say, I've subscribed to a guy named War Hamilton on YouTube. He lives in Denmark, and he posts all kinds of race car movies and stuff like that, and a lot of the old TV shows. He's got a series going right now of the Rat Patrol on his channel, and you can watch, the whole complete show. And he's got movies on there, and I watched the one that Hot Rod movie. He posted it, a couple months ago.
Oh, the 40 wheelies?
Yeah, with the 40 wheelies, and he had the California Kid on there, with Martin Sheen. That movie he's got on his page channel. But he's got a lot
You
of
want
good
you
racing
want
movies on there.
hey, Terry, you want the links to the Funny Car Summer?
Yeah, I'll post it in there, and that way I can go back and get it.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I know who you're talking about. I seen that, and that's where I'm trying to build my collection of my DVDs on there. I got California Kid and Hot Rod. Hot Rod originally used to be called Rebel of the Road.
Yeah,
When
it was
it came
original
out a
name.
movie of the week way back before cable TV was
Here,
invented.
Yeah,
here you go, Zeno or Terry.
I was going
This
to
is
say that
funny.
was. That,
This
I was
is
going
Funny
to say.
Car Summer right here.
Yeah, yeah, I
I was
got it
going to say.
online.
I
You
was going
got
to
it
say
already?
Yeah, I
that was
got
the
it.
name. That was the name of James Dean's movie, but his was called Rebel Without a Cause, though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Instead of
yeah,
Rebel of the Road.
yeah. Rebel Without a Cause, and then they had the other one I have is that I had, but it got messed up. I gotta get another copy. But Two Lane Blacktop with James Taylor.
Oh yeah,
Oh
James
yeah,
Dean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the singer, and that's the
yeah,
original. That's the car after that movie was made. They used it that Harrison Ford drove in American Graffiti. Same
yeah,
car.
you
yeah.
say Two Lane Blacktop? Is that what you said?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. He's got that movie on there too, and plus the Return to Macon County line, or
yeah,
Return to Macon County, and then he's got the Macon County line on there.
yeah. I
He's
got
got a
them
lot of
both.
good movies.
Yeah,
And
Paladin, right? You're talking about Paladin
yeah,
channel?
yeah,
Yeah, he's got all the old
yeah. He's
black
got
and
some.
white shows, the old
Yeah,
combat shows, and
yeah.
all the. Today
He's
I
got some.
saw one. He had the original. I didn't even know it existed, but the original Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer from
Yeah,
1948.
I watched that this morning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
from
didn't even know they had
1948.
one. That
Yeah,
one.
it's altogether completely different than what you see nowadays.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I watched it. I mean, it's only
Oh,
like
you
8
probably
minutes
can't
long.
show too much violence for today's kids.
Did you ever see that car movie, that Fast Company?
Nice company.
Fast Fast Company. It was about a race team. One was a funny car, one was a top fuel car. And the guy that drove the funny car was he's the guy that come out in that old movie as Falcon Eddie, Rich Man, Poor Man, or something like that. I forget his name, and he's been in a couple other shows, but it's a old John Saxon was in it also, which died here a couple of years ago. But it was a big corporate team trying to take them over and stuff, and it shows them where I think Jan Michael Vincent, I want to say, is in it, and him and his girls like out in a little open wheel like Jaguar making out, and they distract a security cop at a car show, and this guy goes in and steals the funny car. It's kind of unrealistic, some of that, but
Mm.
when it fires up and those flames behind the glass on that pull down garage door was pretty cool. And he comes out on the street with it, and he's driving down the road, and he pulls up to a light. He's sitting there in this funny car. And I mean, he's got the whole shake going on of the funny car and everything. And the two guys pull up in a little Challenger, young guys drinking beer, and they're looking
Oh,
over
I
and
saw
they're,
that movie,
yeah,
Zeno.
and he's like, he's going to race him, at the light, and light
Yeah.
comes down, he takes off. And it was actual footage with that funny car, because if you notice when he takes off, the you can see the rubber get laid down and it's squirrely because the tires are cold, and them
Right.
guys just looked at each other and they just turned the corner, But it was
Yeah,
I'd seen that
I
it came
remember
out
that movie, Zeno. I didn't know the name of it.
it came
Did
out like
you?
73 or 75, a long time ago. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Well, do y'all remember a movie? It was back around that time, around 72, 73. It was called Corky. Robert Blake is the one that played in it.
Yeah.
He drove a pink Barracuda.
With a
Yeah.
super bird wing on the back.
Yep. That was a good movie, and I've tried my damnedest to find that and watch it. Be able to watch it again, and I've not been able to find it since. I watched it at the theater,
Yeah.
but I've not been able to find that movie nowhere. It's like it don't. It's like it don't exist. But that's a good movie. I
Yeah,
remember he pulled
sometimes
it.
they never release rights to have them reprinted either. Just like a
Yeah,
model car or something, you know. It's just,
yeah.
you know, they never release it to, you know, for sale or whatever. Yeah, there's, and I got 2 copies of each American Graffiti on DVD. The first one and the second one both. I got 2 copies of each one, so
Uh,
you got to make sure I wear one out. I got a backup, you know. So
yeah.
Dominic, did you see these?
No, I didn't. Oh, those are the rally wheels. Yeah.
Yeah. They got the same centers that your Monty has.
Yeah. Nice. How many inches do they represent? Are they 15 or bigger?
Wow. They are whatever size I make them.
Oh, okay.
Did you decide to start over?
Yeah, it looked like it was leaning to the one side, like one side was taller than the other. So I
It did.
decided just-
It looked like that before you started.
yeah, I noticed. I'm like, what the heck? And it's like even here, like the perspective,
Come out here in the garage, bring all your stuff.
doesn't it look like this side's taller?
It does because your hit your period key
The doors and stuff starting to pick up.
should center your view. Oh, no, not that one. On
Yeah,
for
the
me,
back-
it's numpad. Period. I don't know what the key is for you, but it centers your view on that object.
Well, you get this chair
Top right
Whatever
corner
you
looks like
select.
it's off.
right here, and you got that little table. Or you can get on one of these stools and clear a spot. up
You
there
could
on
hit
the board.
your view
You're gonna watch
keys
the movie
too.
in there in a
Yeah,
minute.
there you go.
I know she was wanting to watch some movie.
Yeah.
Not an,
That looks
but
that looks normal.
yeah, just come out here. That way, if there's anything, you know,
Yeah, I have this
you
separate
have it
section
out
here.
here. You don't have to go
bottom.
looking for it in the house. I
And I
got.
wanna
It
pull
looks
it.
like you've got an edge right there at the bottom, and that like around all the perimeters.
a little brush in it. where
Yeah,
you
I just
can
came.
brush
I came
it
straight
on.
down. I did an
Maybe
extrude
with a
straight
brush.
down a little bit
Okay, thanks. All right, bye.
on the Z-axis.
Uh huh.
So it should be square with the rest of the box. But what I want to do is make it like a flare around the whole thing, like pull all 4 sides out
Uh huh.
at the same time. I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
So you have them selected.
I have one selected right now. Select all of them.
Yeah. Now go up to the top on the center of the screen. You have like 3 or 4 drop-down menus. One of them looks like 2 little link chains, like a
Mm-hmm.
whatever, and one of the options is going to be individual origins. So you want to
Okay.
select that, and then you want to hit E for extrude, and S for scale, and then drag your mouse opposite direction, the other direction. There's okay. Let's see if it's not individual origins. Yeah, actually, that's probably what it is. I would. You can resize it. Go ahead and drag it out until the sides are as big as you want them. Using that method.
E.
You lost me a hell of a long time ago.
You might have created double faces there because you hit E already. Did you cancel it?
I did escape. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you want to undo because you hit E multiple times, so you're creating duplicate faces on each other.
Okay. So I went back to where I was selecting.
Yeah, hit S and then drag your mouse and see if it moves. Yeah, there you go. So you can drag out one side. You could do like
And
SX
push
and then
this back.
SY.
Say that again.
S and then X to scale on the X-axis, and then S and Y to scale on the Y-axis. So you could do them one at a
Okay.
time. And then S.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, I like that. Cool.
Yeah, just for the rubber Xeno, since I'm doing a two-part for the tires, I
Yeah.
used the whole container of the
Wow.
rubber just to make those two molds.
You're gonna
Really?
want to set that drop down back to what it was
Yeah.
before, which should have been probably median
Wow.
point.
Yeah. So you make a
You're-
one-part mold, you don't use as much rubber, right?
So that
Yeah.
works.
Did you ever do a tutorial on something like
Medium point and
that, John?
individual origins. I gotta write that down.
Yeah, I think median point is probably the default. Individual origins lets you make changes based on the selected, like either vertice or the edge or the face that you have selected. So if you're scaling or whatever, you're going to do it based on the transforms of that specific object, not the whole mesh.
Okay.
It's especially useful when creating things that are like round or not, entirely like in a straight line, a linear kind of a
What you do?
object.
You want this on or not? It's up to you. I don't care.
Hyundai Sonata versus Honda Accord. Hyundai Sonata.
This episode of Legends, the series, is brought to you by these fine companies.
The one regret I had, and John Force kind of talked me out of this because blow the whole thing to Kingdom Come. It's like we never really had much luck. Back in the day, Harold Gwen Racing in 2001, because they didn't know what was going to happen. It was a 3-year deal.
Yeah, I was checking out. I got that link you sent me, John.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Did you ever do a tutorial on doing them tire molds?
No,
No, I just wondered.
no. This actually is the first time I did tires. I did other things like racing seats and fuel cells
yeah.
and things like that.
Yeah, I seen the seats. Yeah, they come out good too.
Yeah. Like here's one right here.
Oh yeah, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. I gotta, because after a couple of these models I got online here, I want to get back into the gassers, man. You know.
Yeah.
Did you make that, John?
What?
Did you make that seat, John?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Looked like it turned out good.
Oh yeah. I made that quite a while ago. But I think if I ever use casting again, I'm going to use the smooth on.
Like it. Yeah. Pretty cool. Fun. I'm not much on airplanes. I built some when I was a little kid, but
I don't like that other stuff too much.
oh, cool. Oh man, I've never been able to do this badass.
You got a blade?
Yeah. Nice, sir.
Gotta be careful with it.
Yeah.
Any of y'all see David Chen's video he posted today about the bottles he got up there at Ollie's?
So you got this on people.
No, I don't even know who that is.
Brush on it, made.
Oh, you don't know who David Chen is?
Oh, David Chin. I misheard you. Yeah, I know who that is. I haven't seen his video though. Did he post it today?
Yeah, he posted a video on there where he went to Ollie's up there in Pennsylvania today or yesterday or sometime or another.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
they had a bunch of models up there at Ollie's that he was at. He bought one, I think it was
I'll keep an eye out.
airplane
Yeah, let me
kit.
I
Had
this
two
one,
airplanes
like straight
in it
blade,
for $7.99.
and I have another one with a coin on it, Mike.
Wow.
They must be stocking back up again. I got an Ollie's but about a mile away from it, from where I live right now.
Yeah, we don't have those type of stores here.
Um,
I wish. It'd be great for kit bashing kits.
I got some paint pens too.
Yeah, for $9.99 a piece, you can't beat it. $10.
No.
$20 if you buy the tractor, the big rigs and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Fire truck. My sons picked me up about 6 of them back during Father's Day when they had their 15% off on everything they had in the store.
Cool.
And then I got some more models, from Hobby Lobby with their 40% off.
If you need, I have these.
Then they bought me some kits from Hobby Lobby the other day or last month for my birthday.
Like Sandy.
Got the 40% off.
Cool.
I got cutters for that, Jeffrey.
Yeah, we only have Michael's here. That's
Let me give you a cutters.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we have them here.
Yeah.
Michael's used to be a pretty good place to buy models. So you'd go down to a clearance bin, and you could buy a lot of the models and stuff they had there. But
Oh yeah.
you don't see that many. You don't see them now though.
No, there was one model kit in the whole store, the Michael's in this town, and it was a snap together fire truck.
Toys R Us used to do that here, but they closed all their stores down.
Here too.
Yep.
Yeah, if you need to clean that little bit up.
A lot of places used to sell model kits. You know that, Terry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like
we
thought.
Store used to sell model kits.
Yeah, used to. You just walk into a drugstore and be able to buy them.
Yeah.
So they had them. Just about everybody sold them then.
Yeah, even some of the hardware stores were selling models.
Oh yeah. And a lot of people don't realize that's the best place to go now. You go into some of these old towns, like especially like like down around Savannah, Georgia. All the historical towns and stuff. A lot of you go into a lot of these drugstores and stuff. These old ones that's still in business. You might find a model sitting on their shelf, but they just not sold and still have it.
Yeah.
My father and I used to go to a bicycle shop in town. It's called Sally's Cycle Shop, and in the back he had a hobby center, and it was all model cars.
Yeah.
It was the weirdest place to have model cars in a bicycle shop.
Yeah. The last place you'd think that they would be one, that's where you'll find it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you guys in the States had Byway or Bargain Heralds.
No.
They used to have model kits too.
There was a local supermarket called Grand Union, and they had the toy aisle had model kits, and I remember 2 specifically. I used to hide them in the back of the shelf so I can come back to save my allowance and come back and get them. One was the car carrier, which had the Corvettes on it, and it didn't have Corvettes in the kit, but it was just like that transporter.
Yeah.
And then the other one was the Husky motorcycle.
Wow.
You got little parts. Like
those are 2 I remember specifically buying. I probably bought others, but those are 2 I remember.
It's too small. You got little fingers. Me, I can sometimes.
Of course, they disappeared over the years, so they had to replace them off of eBay.
Well, that's like I've got 3 of them.
There's probably a lot of people that buy models from Ollie's or Hobby Lobby, and they sell it on eBay to make a profit.
That's like I've got 3 of those Peterbilt Wreckers, that the originals, from Revell. It's not the remake or any of them. The blue one or the red one and all that. This is, I don't remember what color this is, but they're 3 of them just alike. They've not been put together, boxes all to hell, but they're still, in the bags and everything. I bought it at a flea market off a woman and give her $5 a piece for them.
NASCAR didn't have a.
And they're right now they're worth over $100 a piece.
Wow.
But just happened to be in the right place, right time, I guess.
Yeah.
Or she just wanted to get rid of them off. She just wanted to get rid of them off the van.
I found model kits at like Valley Village and Salvation Army and places like that.
Well, they come all right, but I put stuff over it. But if you take this blade and you want to make that groove again, you just put it in the groove and you come backwards like, and it cuts it deeper. You know what I mean? Make it more realistic.
I picked up a few models at Valley Village for $1.50 sealed.
What's that?
From Valley Village, like secondhand store. I bought models there before. They don't know what they're worth, but you still got to pay. You still got to pay GST. Meanwhile, they probably sold that model kit like 30 or 40 times or whatever.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
GST is worth more than a model kit.
You see this one, John?
Oh yeah.
See the dent on the roof? This guy. On. Yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
The big dent.
Oh yeah.
That's from Apple Barrel Paint, man. No, hey, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, this is a guy was building this car and a tree fell on it.
Huh.
Well, that's my diorama theme. I'll put it that way, So
that's your story and you're sticking to it, huh?
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's the. Yeah, it was kind of. It's
if you tell John that, he'll probably believe you.
Yeah, he probably will. He probably would. Yeah, I was just messing around one day and I got my heat gun out and I said, soften the roof and just kind of push down with the karate part of my hand, and
yeah.
Put a little dent in, instead of doing the traditional hitting the front end, hitting a tree or something. Building me a deal, use some spagnetic moss and stuff, like I got some old broken tree limbs to use that for the effect, so that's the theme anyway. One day get it done. So
yeah.
That'll make it.
I bought years ago. You're talking about somebody in here the other day was talking about all the wrenches and tools and all that, and I had bought a set. It's got a cherry picker toolboxes, all kinds of wrenches, alternators, shelving, a whole big it's over 200 pieces of stuff. Years ago, I bought it and still haven't ever put it all together, and it was by a company called, I don't know how you say it, Fujimi or Fujimi.
Yeah.
Fujimi, I think it is spelled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought that at a local hobby shop, mom and pop place here a long time ago. I still have it. Just never have done it all, put it all together.
Is that the one that you buy the other set and has a garage?
Yeah, there's a garage deal. I got that also. Yeah, separate package. And it comes with the floor, the plastic floor, and the doors, and a window cutout.
Didn't they make that as an add-on kit too, or you could buy like more than one part of it or part? It's like expansion pack.
Well, the garage deal came all in as a kit. You know what I mean? And you could build, build the walls, the floor, paint it, whatever you want to do. They had like a, where you could do like a black and white checkerboard paint job or whatever on the floor, and you had cutouts in the side for a window, and then the window even come to look more like a window that would not a flush mount, but more like a bay window, I guess, in a way. It kind of would stick out to the outside of the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
and then
Yeah.
the top would stay open, but you had corner pieces that these side wall panels would slide into them. You know what I mean? To make the
yeah, yeah.
your
Yeah.
corner.
I got one of them with that stuff that I bought the other day too.
Oh, is that right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I always wanted to get that Texaco service station they brought out a
yeah,
couple of years ago.
Yeah.
yeah. I saw one the other day on this puzzle group's got my name, and it's got a 56 Ford at a gas station. It's like 1,000 piece. I want to get that, and then I'll build it because I do that also. Build jigsaw puzzles, and I'll glue it. You know what I mean? And then once it dries out, and I'll go to the dollar store, or whatever, buy a frame for it, make a picture frame, hang it on the
Yeah,
wall. I did that. I've got one here, and it's got a bunch of it's got old Buick, 3 or 4 cars in a garage, like, and then up in the rafter you see the old, old Castrol, what's replicate metal signs, but it's all in the just like the round two come out a few months back with that box art for they're making for puzzles now. Like Tommy Ivo's front engine dragster, and I think they did a '69 Mustang, the box art from an actual model. But now they're starting to make them into a puzzle form where you can build that box art into a puzzle,
wow.
1,000 piece or whatever, 1,500 piece, whatever. And then of course you just glue it. I just take a throwaway blue latex glove, and get that clear puzzle glue, slap it all on there, smooth it out, and it dries clear. And once it dries clear, then you can just pick it up. You don't have to worry about pieces falling off or nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
And then put it in whatever size frame you want them out. I did that for a couple of different people as a personal, Christmas gifts or whatever, stuff like that. And it's fun to do. I like doing that stuff. So
Hi,
change
Salty.
things up.
Hey,
Hi,
Salty.
Keith. That guy's got some stories to tell about drag
Oh
racing.
yeah, yeah. Old John Mopar, uh, John Mopar, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
Oh,
laying
from the
awful
Three
low.
Stooges.
He's laying so low you can't hear him, man. It's a beautiful thing, yeah. So you got one below up there, John?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
We still
about
got we usually get the ending of summer close to the middle of November or something.
yeah, yeah. Tonight we got a front coming in after midnight with some rain and 30, 40 mile an hour winds all day tomorrow. And then it'll get down to about 50 on Thursday morning. Little cool front. Getting a little rain off that old what's left of that Ricky hurricane, or Ricky or whatever his name is, that came across
Well,
Mexico.
it's like here, like it can rain, say, a week ago, and if you walk through the field, the ground is still freaking soaking wet.
Yeah, it's soggy,
Yeah,
Yeah, monsoon, man, just ain't got a chance to soak in or run off, and yeah, feast or famine, like they say. Jeez, can't get a
like
little
a
bit
lot
and
of
then
this
move
area
on.
probably was at one time swamp area. Who knows?
Oh, yeah, could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Where we live
We,
at down here, this house, this area built in '52, and used to be big old dairy farms out here. A
Oh
lot of
yeah.
black gumbo dirt.
hey, Rusty.
Hi, Rusty.
Ain't seen you in a while.
Hey, Rusty. Yeah.
So what
Rusty
time was
and
Sue on live, Terry?
It was during their like middle of the day. Let's see, it was about 1 o'clock, I think, when I went on there, and they just had come on. But I think
okay.
Mike said it was like 5 o'clock over their time.
Mike
Right.
called and Shirley called. And, hopefully ain't nothing wrong going
I know when he signed off, it was at 3 o'clock today when they signed off, and they said it was 8 over there. So they're about 5 hours ahead of us.
Yeah.
Because I know I was on Collins
earlier today, and I called her right back.
live stream of Sunday during their, at Sunday brunch, and everybody was talking about fixing dinner, and it was like 20 after 8, over here.
I call you today. You called me this afternoon around 1 o'clock.
Well, I think you was in there too, John.
I'm up and I called you right back, but it just, I just missed it, and then I dialed you right back, but it didn't, nobody answered. So I said, I must have put the phone down, went outside or something maybe. But
Did I hear you talking to Michelle earlier, John?
Jeffrey and me are out in the garage. He's working on an airplane model. I'm on the computer
I
thing.
think Miguel has his mic off.
Restream with some other model guys.
He wasn't talking to her. He was talking about her.
Oh.
What are you up to?
Well, I thought I heard him say something about she could come on if you wanted to.
What are you up to?
Oh, is that the body skins on it?
Man.
Miguel?
Okay. I don't know where that come from. Oh, so Dallas plays the Vikings this week.
Is that the body panels on it?
Yeah.
This is a wide body kit I'm working on.
Yeah, that's why I just said body panels.
They're not body panels. They're fender flares.
I was going to say, it looks just like just a fender flare. Them looks pretty good, though.
I'm learning. See
Oh,
how it goes.
I seen them
Looks like
I seen them rims you made the other day. Them turned out real good.
Which ones?
Oh, you had about 4 or 5 different ones on the same, You had one that didn't turn out too well. It looked like it melted the inside, the middle of it.
Oh, yeah.
But the other ones looked like they turned out real good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's the same video or the same one that you had where you done the engine, had the whole complete engine you on.
Yep.
Yes.
Did that engine work? As you said you had to change the headers around or something in order to get it in there. Did it work?
Oh, yeah. It turned out beautiful.
No.
They still got to play.
Mary's building a slot car.
Yeah, I seen your video, Murray. I think it was yesterday where you was making that slot car. That's gonna look nice when you get it done.
And they still got to play Breckenridge and Edison.
Okay, Dominic, that's fine.
I think that's the last 2 weeks.
Dominic will be back in a few minutes.
If they win the next 2 games, they'll be in the playoffs.
See those inlets right there?
Up against other teams,
Just hold on, I'll put you a large.
That's where we get tougher.
And that's not a fat joke either.
Oops.
Right.
But you see how the intakes line up right with those headlight holes in the front of the grill?
Yeah.
Those are turbo intakes.
Oh.
Oh, that's nice, McGill.
Yeah. Came out really good.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
They're talking about something.
Oh yeah, that engine very neat. Just right, didn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
So yeah, they still got
Okay. My little one is trying to spin me around and sit in my lap.
State now. After regular season's over, you gotta win about 5 games before you can go to state.
Yeah, those intakes, that's neater set.
Oh man, they're just they got all the shit. They got all the best gear and best equipment and everything else.
Yeah, I probably promoted about 10 channels today, earlier.
Well, I appreciate the one you done for me.
Yeah, when they.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 'cause they've been having a bad season this
I
year.
did it for Michelle. I did it for Miguel. I did it for Morpernut. And I think I did it for Dominic. I'm not sure.
Oh,
But it's easy to do, once you hit a certain amount of
like
subscribers. So.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do a lot of stuff once after you get 1,000 subscribers, can't you?
What's that?
I said you can do a lot of stuff on YouTube after you get 1,000 subscribers.
Oh yeah.
What was the same guy?
Yeah.
Or just the same name? Oh, okay. I was gonna say that in years.
I'll probably be dead and gone by the time I get 1,000.
Jeez.
Well, Terry, I've been on YouTube since
But they had pneumonia
2014,
and eating ice cream.
and it just hit over 1,000. And there's some people they just started this year, and they got like 4,000 or 5,000.
Yeah. Well, I guess I
Right.
can't complain then. I've only been on here for 4 months and I've got 221. So
Yeah.
I guess I can't complain.
Doug Henley, he was complaining about it for quite a
Well,
while.
yeah, and I don't understand why he don't have more than what he does. There's many people that know him and stuff that he's only got like 300 and some subscribers.
Yeah. Well, that's like okay, when we have a hangout, every hangout I put out, I got over 200 views, but I only got 9 thumbs up.
I give you a thumbs up on this before I come on here.
Yeah.
Don't forget, John, that you can watch a video multiple times.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
I
know
even go back. I go back and watch my own just to get the rating or to get the watch time go up.
Yeah.
I guess it works.
Yeah.
It's not that I like seeing myself or nothing. I just go back and watch it just for the hell of it.
But your watch time goes up more if you go live by yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you go live by yourself, you go straight to YouTube. But now that you're using Restream, they take a portion of that of your watch hours.
No, they don't. You still go to it. Still goes to your YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Rusty.
I thought they'd take a portion of it.
No, I don't mind at all.
I told him that it was all right, Terry, to put your name on the side of our model or stock car or whatever he's building.
Oh yeah. Well, it's just like Tampa. He even named his little hobby building. He keeps all his die casting and calls it the Hobby Barn. I told him he was going to have to pay me more royalty off of it.
Tell him you're going to copyright strike all his videos.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
He don't know I got that name trademarked.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's true, model shop.
Wow.
Well, you were the other channel I promoted on my page too. Model shop.
Yeah. No.
I don't even know your name. That's why I call you Model Shop.
Well, I don't know how you pronounce it either, but I watch every video he posts.
That's why I don't pronounce the first name, because I know I'll screw it up for sure.
Trabalto?
Yeah, something like that.
But he's got some hellacious models on there on his channel though, because I watch every one of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was the same guy that did that Street 55 Chevy.
Much more
If I'm not mistaken.
slow down a little bit.
Wasn't it him, Terry?
You watch that? I was reading what Rusty.
Wasn't Model Shop the one that did the 55 Chevy, the orange one?
Yeah, that's what I watched that video the other day.
Yeah, yeah. Brochure one.
John, would you mind muting Zeno until he comes back to the conversation? I can't hear what you guys are saying.
I know. Well,
Okay.
that's a little bit aggravating, but I didn't say that either. I don't know who you're talking to, but oh God, that's it.
Thank you.
I can even hear my own self talk now.
Well, no, there was some feedback coming too.
Um,
Oh, it's not that for me. I have hearing loss in the upper 10% of the range, and that's where the
Okay.
clarity in voice is. So if there's any like background noise, it's really hard for me to understand what people are saying.
yeah.
Okay. He's back now.
Did you miss me?
No, I just muted you while you were
No, we
talking
heard
to
every
your
word.
Dang it.
question for John and Miguel. When you set up and live stream to start, when you hit create the stream, does Restream send out? Yeah, they do. The same as StreamYard's, Keith.
Yeah, I got one while I
It's
was
just
over
that
up there at the
I
moment.
don't set it up because my other computer, I can set it up on that one, but it won't recognize it on this one. I don't know why. It just doesn't.
Yeah, as soon as you posted that, John, it come up on my notifications that you was going live.
Yeah.
I think it
So
popped up
what I
about.
do now is I go if I schedule, I do it on my laptop because then it'll show up when I do go live. But if I do it on my other computer and then try to set it up here, I got to set up again because it's not
Yeah.
recognizing each other. That's why.
Yeah. Well, I know whenever you first got Restream, when you post your link, it would actually go to StreamYards, and I could go on StreamYard looking for you, to do the live stream, and then you was over on Restream.
Yeah.
It's like it was sent the wrong link to the wrong part or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or actually, it made two different separate thumbnails. It had like you have one thumbnail for StreamYard, and
Yeah,
then
I saw that too. I went on
then it
my
come up.
channel
You
and
had
I
a
go,
different picture for Restream.
yeah. Yeah, I saw that too. And Keith, if you do like schedule it, that way you get your thumbs up before you even go live too.
Yeah. Well, that's what I usually do is to, when I see one that comes up says upcoming event or whatever, you can actually, go ahead and go on it and click
Yeah.
on it before you ever go to watch this live stream.
Well, that's like a lot of people have premieres or whatever they call them. I have no
Yeah.
clue.
Yeah.
You can go there and it's like 3 days in advance, and you just put your thumbs up or whatever and comment on it.
Yeah. And you could even set your, alert or whatever where they'll notify you, when it gets ready to start,
Yeah. Yeah.
or set watch or something. I don't remember what the hell it says, but it's set something of it.
Hi, Keith.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
How goes it? You living
Man,
a dream yet?
I'm living in a dream.
Well, that'll be a little easier to say. We'll just call you Trib.
Yeah.
What's up, Salty?
Hey, how you doing, Miguel? I don't know if I'm living the dream, but I'm just living in a dream.
Hey, Salty.
Hey,
Well, it's
how
better
you
than
doing,
a
guys?
nightmare.
Well, I got a question for Miguel. Miguel, I am going to buy a. It is called an AMT 1988 Mustang GT 2-door. You got the same model, matter of fact.
I do.
Yes, I seen it the other night
Okay.
when you was doing that, showing us all the models you had on your shelves and things like
Okay.
that. And I say you got the same model. It looks like the one you had. It may not be, but what I want to do is I want to talk to you
Okay.
about
Okay,
3D.
try it.
I want to talk to you about 3D printing a completely new front nose for it.
Okay.
I want to take the 88 off, and I want to put an 82 nose on it. I want to take it from an arrow front to a 4-eye front.
Is that this one here? This white one?
Which white one?
Well, here. Here's
Yeah,
oh,
that
this
one right
one.
there.
This one
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, the white one, top right corner.
Oh, this one.
Yep, that one right there. That's the AMT, right?
I think this is the one I have. Yeah, these are all AMTs. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now on Amazon. Now I won't buy it. I probably won't buy it from here if I can find it cheaper. But I will have to look and get you a picture of a good picture of a front end of an 82 GT.
Okay.
And I don't know if you can. You'll have to. I don't know how you. That'll be up to you. You're the wizard behind that keyboard and that printer and all that.
Frank over at AK Collectibles has one for $28.
That's what 82. Oh, the same car
Yeah, that white Mustang.
for $28.
Yep.
It's right here on Amazon for $30.99.
Well, with Amazon Prime, you could probably get that shipped for free.
Yeah, I got Amazon Prime.
So that's probably a better deal than.
Okay, cool deal. I'll just go through that then. But
You said you wanted the 82?
Yeah, I want an 82 GT front nose clip for it.
Hey, Rusty, when you did Mopar Nuts name, did you put it on the rear end of the car?
Yeah, make sure you stick it on the ASN hill to the car for him. But I'll go on there as soon as we get off from here, then I'll look at that, Rusty. But I really appreciate you doing that.
He asked me, Terry, and I said, yeah, I think Terry would be okay with it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
You'll have
here's
to
the
make
front
that,
end.
Yeah, you'll have to make that bigger so I can see it.
That's what she said.
And I've been told that a few times. I just tell her, turn out the light and hope it, pray. John,
Go
can
full
you put
screen
it,
on that, John.
Yeah, can you full screen, Miguel?
Yeah. Or you can't. You know that.
Yep, that's it. That's 82. See how the bumper at the bottom comes around? It's all made like one piece. It's two pieces actually, but it looks better to me than the Arrow front end because I love the 4 eyes. I'm a 4-eye guy. I just think.
Yeah, that's like a whole.
Yeah, it's a whole
The
different
hood-
grill and everything. The hood's different too.
The hood is different.
Yep. The fenders are the same. It's just the hood and the nose is different.
What if you just make a whole new front clip, Miguel?
Yeah, from windshield out.
You know,
Well,
fenders.
if he can do that, that's fine too. Yeah, because see, the fenders will be the difference. See the marker light on the side.
Uh-huh.
Right there? See, that's not on the Arrow on the white one. See, it's not there. It's different.
Yeah. It does look like the fender is the same.
Yeah, the fenders are the same. It's just, well, I say
No, they're not.
I say that.
This one it's straight up and down, and then
Yeah.
on the 88, it's angled to match the headlight or the corner light.
Well, the bumper cover's not though. The bumper cover goes on straight
Yeah.
on the real car. Now this one right here might be different, but the real car, the bumper cover, the fender's straight like that.
Yeah, the nose clip looks like it's straight up and down, but it's just the park light, just or
Yeah.
side marker light is angled.
Yeah, see this corner light though. See how it's like angled, and the
Mhm, yes.
fender follows that angle.
Yeah,
on the 82, it doesn't do that.
Yeah, it's more squared, sharper. It's
But as
sharper.
long as,
Oh, I see what you said now.
but I think you could cut it straight up and down here to get that same line. If I made this whole front clip,
Yeah,
you're
I
gonna
believe
need
you do.
a hood
Okay,
and the
Dominic,
front
no
clip,
problem.
or
The
the
hood,
nose.
The hood, I do not want to look like that though. I want a cow induction hood.
Okay, well, I imagine you can handle the little changes to the hood. You don't need me to do anything there, I assume.
Well, the hood is totally different. If you look at the front of the hood, see how the hood on this one right here, you're looking to see how it comes down
Uh-huh.
around
Yeah.
the headlight, and
Yeah.
the other hood don't do that.
Yeah,
It's up
I
there, it goes
understand.
straight across.
but
Wow.
but on this one, you could just cut it straight across,
Yeah, this is gonna be my first model. Yeah, boy. You really
Well,
want
why
me to-
are you getting so involved in your first model? You should be building box stock, dude.
because I love 80. I love the 82 front end. To me, that is the best front end that they've ever made for a Fox body Mustang. That is a beautiful
Here,
front end.
let's see.
You like me?
No,
You
I
can go
thought-
all out or go home.
That's it. That's it. Well, I see. I have an 82 GT in real life, so that's I want to copy that car because when I go to the car shows and stuff with my car, I want this car, the little model, to be sitting up on the dash of my car.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's why I had a 69 Camaro that I raced, because I know it could make a model car out of it.
Yeah, I tried. I like the Camaro collection too. I
Yeah.
love my Camaros.
See, that T-top's beautiful right there. See, that is my dream Fox body. That's the one Fox body I've never had. Is an 82 GT T-top. I've always wanted one of those.
Yeah, Rusty, if you put Mopar in that, put it right on the rear end of the car. His
Oh.
name.
Yeah, where's he at tonight? Surprised he
Well, I
ain't in
don't
there.
know. No idea.
He's probably under somebody's desk somewhere.
He's giving us some pieces where he's at.
Oh my! I don't know if I'd have said that.
Don't say it too loud, Keith. You'll be really in here.
I'm talking about well, what's his name just said. Not me. I didn't say
You gotta put Terry's name right above the tailpipe
Oh my!
since he's got that coal lung.
I got what?
Coal, like the you worked in the mines, right? What kind of mine was it?
Coal mines.
Okay, yeah. Coal lung. I don't know what happened to your lung. I know you said you had it cut out, but I just assumed it was from coal.
Well, it is. Well, that part of actually having part of it took out didn't have anything to do with nothing, other than the fact I was born with those blisters on my lungs, and they just gradually kept getting bigger and bigger over the years as I got older, and they just finally busted. But
Gotcha.
I got black lung from working in the coal mines, from breathing all that coal mining dust.
Right.
How many years you worked in a coal mine?
I worked from 75 to 92.
Yeah, you was there for a day or two, wasn't you?
Yeah, ever how many years that was, I quit counting. Too damn long, let's put it that way.
Should be what, 17 years?
Yeah, probably about that. But yeah, I worked from 75. As soon as I graduated in 74, and I went to work in 75 for a big coal company.
Hell, I was still getting my ass torqued by my mom and daddy when I had 74.
And then I quit in 92. I just, decided to quit. I was a chief electrician in the mines. I worked,
Okay.
which I didn't do very little after I became a chief electrician. And
See, look at that car.
one company I worked for, they sent me to school to learn solid state and everything, and even while I was working for the company, But once I become a chief electrician, I had 3 other electricians who worked under me. And the only time I ever done anything is if they couldn't fix it, then they'd come and holler at me to come.
That one you just showed, that was a 85, 86.
This one?
No, the one before that.
Oh, that was an 80. It says it was an 82.
Yeah, that looked like the one.
Oh no, the red one. I'm talking about the one after that, the race car that was on the ground with the wider wheels.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, but you showed a front end picture up. Yep, that's 85 or 86.
It says it's an 83.
What?
That's what it says. I mean, they could be wrong. I mean,
no, they ain't gonna be wrong.
Well, it looked like an 82, just like the other was.
No, it's not 82. It's got a different front grille.
yeah, the center section of the grill. Is
oh yeah. Well, I was looking at the park light on the side. It was angled. Oh, I didn't even look at the front end of it.
Yeah, they didn't.
I'm just looking for something that's close, because even if it's close, then it just reduces the amount of work I got to do.
Yeah, they didn't change that till 87 when the aero car. Well, late 86 when the aero cars come out. 86 was the last year for the fuel injection. Oh well, I'm sorry, the first year for the fuel injection.
Whereabouts was the mines, Terry?
Oh, it was in Kentucky.
Oh, Kentucky.
I was going to ask you, was it in Kentucky? I had a friend of mine that lives up there and works in the
Yeah.
right now.
I I live in the eastern part of Kentucky at the time,
Oh, okay.
and if you're familiar with any part of the eastern coal companies, the Island Creek Coal Companies, who I work for,
I
they was a
registered
they was a
elections. How are you
big
doing?
company
Thanks
back
for
then.
coming.
I'm gonna excuse me. If we can work this out so I can get you to make me that front end and possibly a hood if needed. I'm also want to talk to you about making a set of wheels.
Hey, Steve.
The same wheels I got on my car.
Hey,
All
Red
right.
Bert.
Because I'm sure I can't buy them nowhere. So
What are
it's
they?
like they're called Centerline Convo Pros.
Wait, you want to show us something, Zeno?
Oh no, man! What I do?
Oh, that's neat.
No, I
Red
didn't,
Bert.
John. I was looking at my cell phone there.
These
Oh,
here?
Let me see. Yes, that's them. I got 11-inch on the rear and 4-inch on front. That's what it's on my car. See this a better looking picture of that wheel. Well, from this standpoint, shows the wheel better. Is the
66, Rusty.
if you go straight from to the left of the center cap of that
It's a
big wheel, you got to the
66.
right. The second roll down to the left picture from that wheel. No,
Yeah,
go
the 69
no,
too.
the other
hanging
end.
on your glass.
The other end of that line. Now go back one picture. That right there. That's what my rears look like, just like that.
They also had a CUDA as a hanging on the glass, but it didn't race very much.
That's some good looking rims.
They cost a damn though.
Yeah.
I bought them back in '91. I've had them ever since.
Centerline is a good looking rim anyway.
Oh yeah, I love
Especially
them. I had them on a few cars, Keith.
Yeah, my rears are 11-inch, and my fronts are 4s. Now the 4s,
I can do those.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught out in the rain with the 4s because they don't handle too good. But as long as it ain't raining, you're good to go.
When I had my 68 Nova, I think for rims and back tires it was $1,500 at that time.
Yeah, God, I've got to remember what I paid for these wheels back in '91. God, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, I think that's when I got it for the Nova in '91.
Yeah, I bought so many other wheels and tires since then.
Is this what the front looks like?
Can you make the picture bigger? I have a hard time seeing because my eyes. I apologize.
Red, where'd your dad work at Island Creek?
I could, but let me go back.
Well, the fronts are identical to the rears, except
I
they
like
don't have the deep dish.
I like those.
Does it have the rib?
Yeah, it's got the rib, but
Okay.
it's not deep dish. Basically like that, but just not deep dish.
You said 11 in the back, 5 in the rear or front?
Or 4 in the front.
4 in the front.
4? Damn. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason why I couldn't handle it. Wasn't nothing there to steer.
Yeah,
probably didn't have 2 treads on the whole car.
Yeah, it was. That car was only built to go straight, and it done a lot of that and bumper riding.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, it was hard to tie down the front to keep the bumper down.
Hell, 4 inches barley wood. That ain't much bigger than what a dragster runs.
Yeah, that's just the way it was. You know, the tires we used was Volkswagen Bug tires.
Yeah.
That was just the best tire to get back in those days.
Yeah.
If you get together and get me a price, let me know when you want to do this or whenever you got time, because I haven't even ordered the model yet. I figured I wasn't going to order a model until I talked to you first. So, because if I got to make it look like that white one, then I'm just not going to order the model. Because I want a 4-eye front.
They don't make a resin kit like that?
I have no idea. This is going to be the first model I built in years other than this battleship that I'm building.
Oh.
And this battleship is in storage, so it's been going on for over a year now. It's just sitting there. Hopefully all the glue don't come unglued while it's sitting in the storage.
Yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun, Keith, doing all that work, and then all of a sudden you see the next day and it's all
Hell no.
apart.
Damn right. This model's 5 foot long.
Yeah, I built a Viking ship for my dad quite a while ago, and it was all wood, and I had to do all the rigging and whatnot. And when I was done, the display case for that ship was so expensive, so I said to my dad, "Here you go. Here's your Christmas present."
Yeah, the deep dish on the rear is not quite as deep as the wheel you just taking the pattern from right there. It's not quite like that. I know it's not going to be perfect, but like I said, this car is going to be painted identical to my car, my real car that I have. When I go to car show, just going to sit on the dash.
That's a cool idea.
I would set it on the hood, but some walking by kid would like, "Oh, daddy," car's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or you'll have the seagull come by your car and just pick up the model off your hood and take it up in the air. Because seagulls probably think it's food.
Don't really get too many seagulls around here.
Oh, we got lots over here in Canada, I tell you. You want some?
Nah, I'm good. We got enough birds and shit on our heads down here. We don't need to add to them.
That's why I always said if I come back to Earth, I want to be a bird so I can shit on everybody's head. That pisses me off.
Well, that's why the birds fly. You know why the birds fly upside down over Alabama, right?
Yeah,
They ain't worth shit no.
I know the coal companies were big at one time. I think we had a few here in Canada, but they were
they're still big
that
here.
far in the ground though.
They're still big here in Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah, not here.
You leave it up to oh, you have that. Okay. Is that Steve Curb? Is that Steve?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Steve. That's his last name.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get it. If he can get everything printed out right, I'll definitely get it for sure.
Well, no, Steve might have one for sale. That's probably why he mentioned that.
But he lives up there where you at, Canada, right?
Yeah.
Hell, he ain't gonna sell it to me cheap as I can get it on Amazon.
Well, no, he lives closer to the States than I do.
He's still in Canada,
You
though.
still got to come across the state line.
He's still got to come across the border.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
Well, I said state line.
Now, if he lived in Mexico, was going to ship it to me. Hell, I just drive down there and meet him. I just walk over and get it.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be no problem.
Yeah, he lives pretty close to me.
Sale.
Yeah,
no, not for sale. Yeah, he lives close to me.
They just saved the postage right there because he ain't gonna sell to you anyway.
Yeah. I don't blame him. I mean, you don't buy the models to build and sell. You buy the models to keep.
Correct. That's my way of looking at it, because the rate I was going, that's all I was getting to do anyways, look at them.
Yeah.
Running gear.
I know I'll probably never be able to find one of this Volvo, but one day I'll look. Maybe there's one out there someday.
Oh, cool.
But as good as I feel right now, though, I could probably stay ahead of Mopar. I'll get one penny before he will.
Well, anybody could stay ahead of him.
Curb.
At least you know how to open the box. He has to figure out how to open the box still.
Problem is, when I get the wheels, I got to figure out how to paint them.
Spotlight Hobbies has one too.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. That's a pretty good site, Keith. They're pretty fast service and whatnot.
I'd say for $30 on Amazon, probably about the cheapest gonna find it anyway.
How much is it on Spotlight?
25.85.
Oh yeah.
Does that include shipping?
All
No,
the
I
shipping
doubt it.
is on
No.
top of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Probably
be cheaper
another
than off Amazon
7,
because I
8
can get.
bucks.
Yeah, I got Amazon Prime, so I can get
Right.
Yeah.
shipping be free.
Yeah, and you get it in 2 days and no shipping. That's why I said I doubt if you get it any cheaper than you will on Amazon.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just
For the rears,
uh-huh.
you want with lugs or without?
With.
Okay. So here's the
Shit.
rear.
Damn, Miguel, you quick.
I'll make this 11 inches wide.
Yeah, can you change the offset though?
You can
What?
tell me whatever offset you want.
Well, I just don't want it. Yeah, the wheel. The entire wheel's 11-inch wheel, but I don't want.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
fine.
want. I don't want so much offset to the center.
Yeah.
Maybe if I'm putting the number on it, probably 6 inches is that maybe
In the
5,
front,
6?
4 in the back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. So these are your two wheels.
Do they got the ribs on it? Oh no, them are. Oh yeah,
Oh, you said the fronts have the ribs.
yeah. The front's got the ribs. They identical
me-
to the rears. It's just they're only 4 inch.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so this is the rear. Let's make front. And then I'll have to adjust this a little bit, but
Yeah, the offset on the front is probably maybe 1 inch, literally. That's because it's only a 4-inch wheel, so it's about 1 inch.
Just enough to be able to tell it's got that rib all the way around it.
That's about all it is. Now, when I finally get these wheels, I might have to talk to you guys about how to paint them like aluminum look, because mine they're polished aluminum, so I don't know what kind of paint to use to give it that effect.
Well, you
The
can
front
probably
bumper
talk.
and the hood, I'm not worried about it. I just paint it when I paint the car.
You can probably talk to 5 different people on here, and each one of them will tell you a different kind of paint to paint it with.
Probably right.
Because I'd say it's just all in what you're used to using or whatever. Some might say, Alcad, and some may say something else.
Hell, I ain't used to using nothing. Now,
Well,
see,
then
the way I paint I do a lot of RC cars, but the way you paint RC cars is totally different.
oh yeah, they're ass backwards.
Yeah, you paint them from the inside out. So it's totally, you use chrome paint when you paint the bumpers on the inside of a car, and then when you peel off, which is liquid masking tape. I don't know if you guys ever use that stuff or not, but it's really good shit.
Yeah.
But they got this liquid masking tape. You put it on, and then when you peel that off, it automatically looks just like chrome on a bumper of a car. Because the outside of the body acts like the clear coat on top of the paint.
I've seen people use that what you're talking about, like on canopies on these jet airplanes and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They use it to mask off with.
Yep. I'll tell you, that stuff is really good, though. It's really good.
I've never used it myself.
The problem is, I'm at the. Miguel, I don't know if I know the 4 inch is what my wheel is, but where would I get a tire to fit on that wheel?
I'll print you one.
Oh, can you print a tire too? Oh, well, hell yeah, it is. Sure.
I mean, it ain't gonna be rubber. It's gonna be resin, but you can paint it.
Oh, it's okay. I got black paint. Ain't nothing wrong with a Pinto. I love a Pinto. I've had a few of those V8 Pintos. Wagons, little hatchbacks.
I had a 79 Pinto.
Yep.
Get $2,200 for it in 79.
I had a Mercury Bobcat I bought, and it already had a damn big block Chevrolet in it. And needless to say, I drove it once and sold it.
That I had, but where shit, I'll just tell you, it had that Lunion block in it, and damn thing, it used more oil than it did gas.
Oh, what size motor have it?
Cool,
Little,
Rusty.
little four-cylinder.
Yeah, the little 2.3.
Yeah, it's a 2 point something other. Yeah, I
Like
think yeah, that's about what it sounds like. That's about right. It wasn't no count. I know that.
No.
I kept it till 82, and I traded it on a Chevrolet pickup truck. And they give me 2,000 trade-in back on it, and I give 2,200 for it to start with. So,
Hey, you done good then.
yeah, and they offered to sell it back to them for 2,000 after I traded it in. I told them, I said, hell no, I didn't want it the first time. I sure as hell ain't gonna buy it back.
That's why I traded it to you, because I wanted to
Yeah.
get rid of it. I
Yeah.
damn sure I want it back.
It's your all's problem now. Yeah, that's the whole point in getting rid of one is to get rid of the headache.
You almost had it a little bit closer in, and it was a little perfect. Right there. That's about right there.
That's why I always told my kids, I said, you go buy a used vehicle, you're just buying somebody else's problems. If there wasn't nothing wrong with it, they wouldn't have sold it to start with.
Exactly.
I didn't glue that piece on there yet. I want to keep it here because I still got the stick in there. Oh,
You see that? It's not changes around and stuff.
yeah, I saw that.
Mm-hmm. He's one of the real kids.
Mm-hmm.
Family's awesome. Damn, look at that.
Good enough?
Yeah, that's good enough for government work.
All right.
They ain't saying a whole lot. Government ain't don't too much to satisfy them no way.
Understand? Stop pestering me about it. Patient kid, let me tell you.
Just think if you could draw that fast by hand.
Oh, no
Wouldn't
shit.
that be amazing?
Yeah, no shit.
Well, you mean you can't, John?
All right. Is there a lip?
Just like a regular lip on the wheel, you know.
And like,
Probably got a rib like around it.
does it look like this one? Like this rear?
Yep, just like that.
Okay. All right.
Me and
That's
my-
what I
me
need to
and-
know.
Me and my son used to draw all the time, Keith.
Hey.
Now he plays his games all the time, so he doesn't have time to do that anymore.
I hear that. How old's your son?
14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got another one, and he's 34.
Yeah, thank God mine are adults and gone. I love them, but I'm glad they grew up. I got 2 daughters. Glad they got married and moved out. Don't get me wrong. Love them when they come visit, but I'm ready for them to go home when they go. Because they bring both of them and then all 6 of my grandkids. And, oh, Lord. I love all the grandkids and everything, but Lord knows there's no way I could raise kids today. Not again.
My God, that makes 2 of us.
That's not easy.
I got 6
No, it's
grandkids, but
I like that, Russ. I'm not Chip Foose.
Didn't Chip, guy from the Cop series, didn't he have a movie out one time of race cars?
What now?
Chico from Chips, the motorcycle cops. Didn't he have a movie out that he was racing? I think it was a Mustang. I'm not sure. quite a
I'm
while
not-
ago.
I'm not sure, to be totally honest with you, John.
You talking about Eric Estrada?
That's who
Yeah,
he's talking to.
Chico, the Mexican or Spanish guy.
Oh.
Yeah, Eric Estrada.
Yeah, I thought you meant somebody from Chip Foose's garage.
Yeah,
Oh
I did
no,
too.
no,
First.
no.
That's where you threw me off.
Yeah, no.
Eric Estrada racing cars? I didn't know he raced a car.
Yeah. Yeah.
I must have never heard about it.
It was a street race. They were racing for pink slips.
Yeah, well, I say street race, our big small turn no prep race got postponed this weekend. I was going to be going to Tennessee to watch it, but don't like I'm going to be going now.
Yeah, any more word about that accident that happened in Texas, Zeno?
No, I hadn't heard anything. I called a friend of mine that was down there, but he hadn't called me back trying to find out more intel from him instead of the media. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get more real facts from somebody who was actually there. You know. So yeah, I hadn't actually followed up on, to be honest with you, on that.
Yeah, same here. I hadn't followed up on too many.
But I'll find out something.
Shit. Oh, lie.
Jet boosters from overhauling.
Hey, what size motor you run in your Mustang?
It's a 351 dart. Well, it's a dart block.
Dart, yeah.
Yeah. It's a dart.
Yeah.
It was based off a 351 dart.
Yeah.
But it's actually a 421 stroker.
Dart heads and everything. Yeah.
No. It don't have dart heads. It's got Brodix aluminum heads.
Oh, aluminum, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know that buddy of mine is running down there, the Mustang. He's got the 95. He's got a small block 305 or whatever, small block Ford in that one.
Oh, 302.
Yeah, he's running nitrous and still running standard. Well, it's not a Lenco transmission. What's the other one called? It's a 4-speed though. It's not. It's he's still manually shifting. In other words,
Muncie.
Muncie.
No, that's Chevrolet. No, it's I forget. Is it a Lincoln or no? What do they call it?
Is it a Ford transmission? A 4-speed Ford?
Yeah, it's a 4-speed, and it's not a top loader or Moco or nothing like that. But I mean, it's designed. You can run it Ford or Chevrolet or whatever, and it's a brand name, tranny, but it's a 4-speed, and it shifts more similar to a Lenco, but it's not a Lenco, and it's still a standard shift, but
standard H pattern.
I'll be back.
It's still running.
Yeah, okay,
standard.
Miguel, I might not be here when you get back, sir.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
I got to go sing happy birthday and get some cake. So I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Yeah. Time to do daddy dues.
That's your birthday? They forgot about him, huh?
How do you keep track of that many kids on birthdays?
When you got 15 of them, you're going to have a birthday just about every time you turn around.
No shit.
Yeah.
The stuff that he can do on the computer, I'm sure that's it.
I couldn't say that. He's probably got an alert system set up on his phone.
Yeah, right. Reminders, lights go off, flags fly, But anyway, he's running that Mustang in the quarter now. When they open the track for quarter mile here, he's running 840s with it.
Yeah, we only do 8th mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do the quarter mile stuff.
Yeah, I don't. I'm too old school, man. I still believe in a quarter mile.
Too hard on parts.
There you go, Zeno. That's the same with me.
Yeah, too old.
But if you're running a big block, 1/8 of a mile just ain't quite long enough.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, back then when we used to race back in the 70s, though.
Yeah.
You didn't have nitrous and all that shit that you got now that you can do that with a big block at 1/8 of a mile. But back then, the big block was just getting wound out by the time it got to 1/8.
Yeah, I didn't start. I didn't start drag racing until 86, 85, late 85, 86.
Because my brother, he had a 69 Z28, had a 302 in it, small block, and
That's a DZ. That's an expensive ass motor today.
oh yeah, but he's running about 500 some horsepower. That, like I said, back in the 70s, I had 630 horsepower in mine, but I had a 396 bored to a 402,
Yeah.
and but through an eighth of a mile, yeah, he could outrun me. But once I hit fourth gear in that eighth of a mile or a quarter of a mile, he didn't see nothing but tail lights. I was gone.
Sit in that chair, other help your back.
It's surprising. It's surprising to see what these guys are able to do now in the eighth mile. It just blows my mind.
Oh yeah, I've watched some of these on videos, and like you said, some of them running, sevens and eights, the eighth of a mile with a big block.
Yeah, but hell, you got people running fours in the eighth.
Well, yeah, well, yeah.
Well, the world record right now is a 349. That's on a door slammer pro mod. 3.49 seconds in the eighth.
It is a 66 Barracuda, Steve and Rusty.
That's freaking flying in the eighth mile.
Yeah.
And they're only doing it on a 315 radial tire. Little bitty small tire.
Yeah.
Hey, JP.
And they're running speeds 154 or 160 mile an hour, by the time they get there, too.
Oh, no. These guys are running 217.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me pull up a little video right here and show you something real quick.
Yeah, Zeno, what's up?
I was looking at some. I was trying to find that movie you were talking about, Eric Estrada. But when I typed it in, it came up movie used cars.
That could be it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to find
I don't remember the name of it, but I know he was in that. That was after the cop show was over with.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was looking on my phone work because it sounds familiar to me.
Yeah.
And I'm still.
I export Nave. Well, it's probably nighttime where you're at. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's 8:30 here. It's dark already. Yeah, for about.
Yeah, here too.
It's been dark for about an hour, I guess.
Yeah.
This is
It'll change next week.
Here's your prime example of what they're doing today, right here.
It's been dark here since about 15 minutes after 7.
Wow.
Well, actually, about time John Paul come on here, it started getting dark.
You're in what part of Kentucky?
Huh?
What part of Kentucky?
I'm in Mount Sterling right now, but I used to live in Pike County.
I know my dad.
I'm about 30 minutes from Lexington.
Here's a link. I'm gonna put a link right down here for you to click on. This is the current world record right now.
Hi, Steve.
Yeah, my dad is from Henderson, Kentucky.
We're at
I can't put the link in there.
No.
Just put it in a private chat.
I still didn't hear you, Zeno.
Yeah.
Henderson, Kentucky.
Henderson. Oh, Henderson. Yeah, I know where it's at.
Yeah, that's where my dad was born, family up that way.
John, you can copy that link and put it in there for him.
Yeah.
So he can watch it at a different time whenever he's ready.
Yeah. I can do that.
Or if he since he's on the panel, he probably can see the private chat in the back.
Yeah, I see the link.
Yeah, I was talking about what's his name, top right, Hobby Barn.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I see it. I see it too.
I'll put it in the chat anyways.
It just ain't lit up blue, but I see it.
Yeah, there it is right there.
Hey, Kevin Bacon here. And I want to give you a chance to win a...
What's that, a funny car?
No, it's a door slamming pro mod.
Yeah. They don't come out of the factory looking like that.
No, they don't.
Yeah, funny car didn't either.
But that is the 8th mile. Yeah, right. Funny car didn't either.
Yeah.
but that's the current world record. 8 miles.
Yeah, you're probably right,
That-
Rusty.
Is
Nobody's
that,
around somewhere.
These are on a 315 radial.
that Ennis track? Oh, Virginia.
You know what? I'm not sure what track that is. I want to say that's in Florida.
It looks like it says Venice, Virginia, right there on that.
If
See
everyone
right
could
there on
be,
the
I'm not
motorsport.
sure. But I could have swore this was at.
But it looks like with that tower back there, like Ennis Motorplex down here.
But you see the times right there on the boards when they run. Look at the times. Pause it when you see the times on the scoreboard. That's the 8th mile pass now. That's not the quarter.
Well, is the quarter a quarter?
Well, a quarter is 1,320 foot.
I know. But
That's the 8th mile. They only run a 660 foot.
Hey,
that's a nice body style.
Yeah, they're both Camaros. The red one you see is actually a small block. The gray one is a big block with a big roots blower on top. Well, both of them got blowers. But the gray one is a big block Hemi.
3.52 and 3.50.
That's an 8 mile. See the mile?
That-
No, there
that
ain't no
gray-
axles on them cars. Them are blowers.
that gray one looks wicked.
Yeah, that's Stevie Fast Jackson. He's got the world record.
Yeah.
Doorstep of the 340s as Stevie Fast Jackson advances. David Reese goes 352-2 and 2.
Yeah, I miss Scotty Cannon, the guy that used to drive Pro Mod. That's what I miss.
That was the
He had some
quickest.
wild cars.
That was the quickest side by side 8 mile pass in history from door slammers. Not, of course, Pro Mod and Top Fuel. I mean, Funny Car and Top Fuel is going to be faster, but they don't do the 8th mile. They do the 1,000 foot.
You were talking about that 68 Mustang. There's the hood on it.
No, we're talking about a 82 Mustang.
Yes, but you were looking at the 88.
By God, that is moving.
Right?
Yeah, that's the hood on it right there. It's different than the 82.
350 and 352. Now that's by God moving.
Well, I just posted it on the chat there. Let's see if I can get it.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, the hoods and noses are different on
Right
those cars.
Right there.
How's that cake, Miguel?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
It's okay.
Can't do anything with that, John.
Was that for your late birthday or what?
It wasn't for me. It's for my mother-in-law.
Oh.
Today's her birthday. I didn't get cake on my birthday.
Yeah, they skipped you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I got cake on mine. I just couldn't blow the damn candle out. Didn't have enough wind.
Well, if you don't celebrate your
I finally just had to take my hand and go like that and put it out.
You stay the same age forever.
I told my kids, I said, y'all gonna have to blow the stop bitch out. I can't. I tried 3 times. I couldn't blow it out, and I finally just took my hand and waved and blowed it out. And it just had two candles on it anyway, a 6 and a 5. I told him, I said, damn it.
Who's that we got in here posting another flag? X4 whatever that the hell is.
Yeah, there. I just posted that.
Yeah. It's in a private chat, Keith.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
That's the 82.
They actually have a model of this?
Yep.
Holy shit, where can I get the model? This
Well,
saved Miguel a hell of a
that's
lot of
good
damn
question.
Saved Miguel a hell of a lot of work.
Well, that's a good question. But actually, what McGill's going to do?
They made one, yeah. Don't mean you can find it.
No.
Yeah. Man, it won't have center line rims in it either.
No, he can make me the wheels and I wouldn't use the side pipes.
No, it doesn't have center lines, no.
No, that's got mesh wheels.
Oh, she'll kick your butt, Rusty. I have confidence in
But
Mary.
that site there will tell you
butt.
all about it. Show you all your pictures, and you know, like if you just click on to the next picture.
That's actually perfect. That's the car. That's my car right there.
Yeah, it shows the other wheels.
Yeah, them are mesh wheels. I got a set of those. I'll never put them on nothing because they're ugly as shit. But I got a pair. That's it.
Golden
What year
wheels.
was that drag car Mustang that was out?
Which one?
The red one on the box.
Which box?
No, there was a drag racing Mustang.
Yeah, the firefighter.
No,
Yeah.
not that one.
That's like a 92, 93. You talking about the little coupe that got for sale on Amazon?
Yeah, I think it's red on the box.
Yeah.
It's launching on the cover.
It's a coupe. That's like a 92, 93. Because 93 was the last year for the Fox.
Oh, okay. I think that kid had those nice rims that you won.
You know, I didn't look at that, but I'd hate to buy that kid just for the rims. When I could just pay Miguel and let him make them.
What kid is that?
It's red on the box. It launches on the cover. It's a small tire, slick tire car.
Doesn't tell me much.
I'll try to find it.
It's a red car on a box. It's a Mustang. Okay.
Narrows it down.
It was out a couple of years ago, Steve.
A couple of years ago. Wow. The only one I could think of would be just
that helped a whole lot too, didn't it?
Hey, hold on. I got you covered right here. In the back, private chat in the back. That's the car you're talking about right there. I'm sorry, it's a 90, not a 92, 93. Y'all see
Yeah,
the thing?
that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah.
We're talking about this one.
Yeah, the one you got that you've already bought that you got in your hand.
This one.
Yeah, but see, that's a coupe. Mine's an LX.
I just lost my battery on my laptop.
Oh,
well, that's the same one.
I can't see the screen.
That's the same one I was talking about, Steve.
Yeah,
that's John.
That's the same one I was talking about.
Yeah, okay,
one.
That's a 90.
I didn't know. I don't
90
follow
LX.
Mustangs.
Oh, there's the man right there. There's the Ford man himself, Mopar Nut.
I'm gonna hop off here. That way Mopar come off. He's already since he's here.
Oh, I
can't.
I can't see Ford man. He's gonna be fired up now.
I can't see the chat
Close
room
the door,
anyway.
turn off the light.
Yeah, I'm fixing to jump out of here myself.
Well, I can go in there and get on the TV. I can still watch the screen, but and use my phone for the chat. But I can't in here where I'm at in the hobby room. My laptop died. And I can't see shit. I can't see nothing but a black screen.
He said plug the laptop in.
It is plugged in device, but it's not charged up. I don't. I need to get off here anyway, and my phone's just got 25% left on it. I didn't bring my charger in here.
Leave the door open for you know who.
Yeah, but no, I'm sure John will be back on here again tomorrow night.
Oh yeah.
Usually Wednesdays is the regular night anyway.
Yeah.
I'll be in here tomorrow night. My buddy Speed Addict 731 goes live tomorrow night. He's the one that's going to do the coyote swap in my Mustang. So I'm gonna take the 421 out. I'm gonna put a Gen 2 coyote in it.
Anyway, I'm gonna hop off here and let Motor Mouth in here if you want to come.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here too,
Oh,
guys.
thanks a lot, Terry.
Okay, Terry. It's been
Thought we
nice
were
to
better
meet
than
you.
that, Terry.
Thanks for
I
coming.
thought we were
You know,
better.
Miguel?
Yeah, I enjoy doing this and get to talk to everybody and everything.
Yes, sir, Terry.
Yeah.
I enjoyed meeting you, sir. Nice
Good
talking
seeing
to
you,
you.
man.
I'm
Yeah.
leaving too. Y'all have a good
Strong,
night.
brother. Stay strong.
Miguel,
Don't
you're out
everybody,
too?
don't everybody leave
Yeah.
because I am. Hell, that makes it look bad on me.
Everybody's going home.
Hell, I'll leave and drop Paul has to tie it off because everybody follows me.
Oh, Mopar Nut says stay, Terry, because I need to jump out of here too. I gotta go show. I gotta go show some love to another.
I'll be in the chat room,
subscriber.
Mopar.
He's
There
live,
goes the
so if I don't go
neighborhood.
over there and say something, he's gonna send me a text telling me to go fuck myself. So,
Yeah, Mopar and I will talk for all of us.
so I got to go show him some love too. So, John, if you're still on when he's done, I'll jump back on here.
Okay.
Hey, y'all have a good one, guys.
You too, Terry.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, finding some of those old kits are, geez, hard to find.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of kits are, they don't say limited edition, but if you don't buy it when it's on sale, you're pretty well screwed.
Well, see, first of all, they're not producing the number of kits they used to produce.
Oh, no.
Because the less sales. I mean, like a lot of that stuff that is getting produced today, you're looking at maybe, well, the model can, a lot of his stuff is you're looking at pretty much, 3,500 kits, maybe 5,000 kits.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just, there's no,
Yeah, I think Miguel lost his connection.
yeah, I think he was leaving. But there's no, like I say, just a lot of that stuff now is, it's coming out now. And let's be realistic. There's less and less modelers. There's no new blood coming in hardly.
No.
So I mean, you got us old fellas that are a dying breed, and we're buying everything we can buy.
Yeah.
And there's just not enough of us to keep to.
Yeah, but you got to look at it this way: how many kids can afford how much the kits are now, anyways?
Well, see, it's kind of it's a two-bladed sword. They're not going to produce kits that they can't sell.
No.
So I mean, they have to recoup as much money they can from a kit. But I mean, a lot of this, there's pricing that's gone. That I don't know what if these kits are have those prices added in now or not. But like I say about the shipping costs, like containers, they went from $5,000 when I heard tonight, $25,000.
Wow.
So I mean, you take say Mobius, they're going to bring a container over with those Moon Eyes dragsters in them.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're going to have more than Moon Eyes dragsters in the container, I would think.
Yeah.
But I mean, once they come, you probably won't see them again for maybe if you're real lucky, 10 years. And you and I aren't going to be around probably to buy them in 10 years. We might, but
yeah.
So
Well,
I
that's
mean,
like I was telling the guys in the panel, that Pro Star, holy shit, isn't an expensive kit here in Canada, I tell you.
well, it wasn't that expensive. I sold them.
Yeah, but right now, if you look for them, they're like 115, 120 bucks.
Yeah. But I mean, that's why, it's like resin. When you see it, if you want it, buy it because you don't know if you'll see it again.
Yeah, or the person will go under.
Well, that's the thing with resin, I mean, people put resin out, and two big problems with resin. Number one, the demand is getting less. The cost is going up, and I mean, now a lot of people are doing that 3D stuff.
Yeah.
So, if you want something in resin, you got to pretty well buy it from somebody who's doing it, and I mean, yourself, like doing resin casting, just what you tried, how long it takes you to do something.
Well, not only that, but like I was telling the people in the hangout, that to make the two-piece tires, you use a lot of the rubber more than if I did it your way.
Well, yeah, because you're making a two-piece mold, so yeah, you do have to use more rubber.
Yeah, I almost used the whole container for the two tires.
Oh, and that's can't well. It's been a while since I used
Because you have to make the center plug that goes inside the tire, and you got to make sure that it's all sealed. So when you pour your resin, that it doesn't go between the cracks, right?
Well, yeah, but that's why I do it my way.
Yeah, no. If I ever do it again, I'm not going to do it the way I did it.
No, so you do it the way I now. Charlie Raleigh, he does his in two-piece molds, and basically he fills each mold up and has a start.
Marcus Cruz does the same thing.
Yeah, and anyway, as Charlie tells me, as they start to cure, they're still in their liquid state, but they're not quite liquid because they're just starting to cure. Then he puts the molds together.
Yeah.
So you get less stuff running out. Now, Art Anderson, he told me, he said, when you're doing a mold, he said, take a piece of plastic and set it on top of the mold and then put a little bit of weight on it. I found by doing that just sucked everything out of the mold.
Yeah.
You know,
and then you got a tendency, if you're making a rubber tire, you're squeezing that mold, so the tire is not going to be fully deformed.
That's right. Yeah, it's not going to cast completely.
No.
You know, like, see, I like the way I do mine because, yeah, you do have to clean up the inside of the mold or the tire, but most people aren't going to see the inside of it anyway.
Mopar Nut says, Steve, you're Frank Sinatra. You do it your way.
Well, how come you're not on here, Mopar?
See, you scared everybody away, Mopar. Fuck, we had like 6 people on the panel.
Yeah.
Now we got 3.
Yeah.
No, I posted links a couple times, so.
Well, I just got back from playing pool, so.
Oh, yeah? How did that go?
It went good tonight. We did good.
Oh,
yeah.
Where do you play, 8-ball or snooker?
No, 8-ball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, tonight I shot a 42, which is good. 42.
Yeah, I'll never forget when I went to Holland and I saw these pool tables and I go, where are the freaking holes?
Oh, yeah, those. Oh, yeah.
I tell you, like.
We don't play that pool.
But, to use one white ball and 2 red ones and make it a combination all the time.
Yeah.
And if you don't make the combination, then it's the next person's turn.
Yeah.
That's not freaking easy, man.
No, that's a different type of pool altogether. I've never played that.
Like you, John Claus. I like the AMTs as well. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys.
I always like AMT. I was not a big fan on NPC. Not back in the day either.
Yeah.
Because that NPC, I don't know. Their plastic was like, especially their in the 70s, their Camaros. Oh my God, their plastic was like it was a color plastic, but you could pretty well look right through it.
Yeah, pretty thin.
Yeah, we used to play poker pool back in the day.
There you go.
Just reading what Mopar wrote.
Yeah. Mopar. That's right.
Yeah, so
Yeah, they had those Mustangs you were showing, Steve, at Michael's here at one time, but I never even bothered picking any of them up.
Yeah, I never seen them. Those would have been quite old. Those kits. I don't know. I wasn't building back then, but I might have bought some kits. I can't remember now.
But it's a lot cooler in your garage, Z?
Oh
Z?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's nice now. It's about 70 degrees, but there's a breeze blowing about 15 miles an hour, I got sliding glass doors as well as a 9-foot roll up, so
Oh,
everything's
yeah.
like a vacuum, like a wind tunnel. So just enough to
Cool.
come through, and yeah, it's comfortable now. So, and then the night later, talking about
Oh,
thunderstorms,
okay,
rain coming.
John. He's tired, he says. John.
Oh, Mary said we all have a good night. She must be bailing out too.
Yeah, Mary, you have a good night too.
Good night, Mary.
Yeah, I suppose I should be getting to bed soon too. I just gotta figure. Just got a letter from my pension, and they're telling me how much of a raise I'm going to get this year.
Ha! What does it work out to? 0.4% or something,
Actually,
or 0.1? My dad always complained about the increase in Canada pension.
No, this is my work pension.
Yeah, it's not like the Dutch pension. Yeah, I've been up all day. I haven't gone to bed yet. What's that?
Why is that, John?
Well, because I have a tendency to go to bed late, and then I get up late, and I don't feel like talking to any government people when I get up. Because I'm a grumpy old fart.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you, if you're abrupt with talking to the government people, they'll either hang up on you or you lose your rights.
Well, that's right.
So I thought to myself, no, I'll just stay up. I'll be half in the bag or whatever you want to call it. And then, yeah. And you know yourself, to get a hold of anybody at the government office, you have to start early in the morning and just wait on the phone.
Yeah, it's an all day affair. Yeah.
Frick, the one place I was on the phone for 4.5 hours. I just put it on my speakerphone, on my speaker, the speaker on my phone.
Yeah.
And I just do whatever I have to do.
It says here I'm going to get a 6.76% raise.
Oh, that's your company pension?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
It is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see when I get my first check in January.
See, yeah, so you'll see if you feel it. Yeah. Proof's in the pudding, right?
That's right.
I'm officially 65, so I'm officially on Medicare now too. So, but I still got my insurance through my ex-employer as well. At least my co-payments and deductibles will go down. So,
Because nice, John. I'll take that compliment.
Because down here, I started drawing my Social Security at 62 and 67 if I wanted to get the max, But I've been paying since I was 15. I said, I ain't rolling the dice and live another 5 years for that maturity. A difference of another 400 a month. So, no, I want to see it now while I'm still alive. So.
Yeah.
And then I get my 2 pension checks from my employer. So, it all works out, man. So.
That's like me for my Canada pension. If I waited till I was 65, I'd get more money.
Yeah.
But I took it when I was 60, but
Yeah.
I didn't. I retired from the city when I was 55. So there was
Oh,
5 years I didn't pay into it.
right. Yeah.
So I lost
Yeah.
out a bit, but I said, well, what the hell? I'm getting the city pension, so that makes up for it.
Yeah. That's same here. But I retired at 60 with 33 years of service, and city too, like water municipality,
Yeah.
water and sewer, the
Yeah.
main stuff, and but yeah, I got out at 60. This December will be 5 years I've been retired, so
Yeah.
it went fast, man.
Yeah, I've been retired since so what year did I retire? 2008.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I've been retired for a few years. And
Yeah.
you're right, it did go fast.
Yeah.
Like my brother told me, he says, when you retire, time's going to go fast. You better find another job.
Yeah.
Yeah, the time does go fast. Even if you don't do anything the whole day, you go, where did the freaking time go?
That's right. If you don't do anything, you figure time will go slower. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're doing anything or not.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I've been being retired. I put such a big dent in my stash of models, so I have more time now. So
Yeah, I haven't built as much as I really wanted to, but
I guess since I've been on here about 3 years now on YouTube, it's been I don't know. I probably have built about around 50 models, I guess.
wow.
All cars. I don't do anything else, so
No.
because that's what I'm most familiar with. So
I might finish one or two a year.
I got one of those.
You think, Steve?
Yeah, but one or two. My problem is I work on too many. I start one and I work on it for quite a while, and then I'll start on something else. I've probably got, I'd say, at least 4 models that I could finish within 2 weeks if I put my mind to it. I mean, there's some of them just all they have to be basically is put together.
Yeah. My biggest problem is I'll do a drag car, and then I got it all painted and everything, and I go, well, what am I going to call it?
Oh.
And then, of course, I put it back in the box.
Yeah. Well, I got the Don Garlis dragster, and it's basically all I have to do is put it together and put decals on it. Stick the engine in the chassis. That's basically all I have to do.
Wow.
And I've got several ones like that are just, basically they're all ready to be put together and finished, but I'll start something else.
Yeah.
And even getting into these, build things. For people say, oh, let's build this. Well, we've got so many days to build it or months to build it. And I started a few of them, but geez, all of a sudden now I'm into 4 of them. One of them's supposed to be done by Christmas time, and I doubt I'll get it done.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 should be done by April. Well, I might get one of those done.
Well, that's like on YouTube, Steve. There's always these group builds.
Yeah, that's right.
I was starting for a little while, and it got a little bit too much. We had like 7 or 8 group builds all at the same time. I go, no, I can't do it.
No.
And there are a lot of things I don't like building. Like I don't like the egg planes. So
No,
I'm not gonna build an egg plane.
No.
Yeah, egg planes. And I don't have nothing against the other modeling ships, tanks, all that. It's just not my venue, man.
No, mine neither.
I've always been raised around cars. I know I can pretty much build most of the models without instructions, just because of
that's right.
You're just familiar with things.
Yeah.
Now this one I'm working on, this Banshee's a little different, because I'm not much on the I guess Euro cars and the sports cars.
No, either am I.
So I got to refer to the instructions on a bit. This Banshee prototype is kind of twisted up model, man. It's kind of, it's not what I'm used to. So
Well,
Yeah,
I don't have any newer vehicles whatsoever. I think the newest I've got is about 1980.
oh wow.
Maybe a couple of years past 1980, but not much, not by much.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's all I build.
Yeah, I think the one that I got is probably the latest model would be 93 Mustang GT, and that was a model I built for my oldest son because he had a one-to-one car,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
5.0
I've got a
in it
few
and
of the
all
2000 Mustangs, 2006 and that.
that. Everything else I got is like a lot of stuff from the 50s and the 60s and the coupes and then get into the, like I was telling John, the gassers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's where I'm comfortable. That's just what I like, man. So yeah, I
Yeah,
can.
gases are pretty simple. They're pretty basic, actually.
Yeah,
You know,
I build
not
pretty
like a
much
funny
anything.
car or a rail or a pro mod.
yeah. The pro mods I like and everything, but you get into the turbos and like Miguel does those, and I mean, man, that I just don't have much concept of the turbos. All
Yeah.
the plumbing to make it look right. You know what I'm saying? To put the turbocharger on there and then all the piping up to it, and you know what I mean. I'm just not familiar.
A pro mod to me is a snake pit with all
Yeah,
the
exactly.
wiring.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. And a lot of them, they don't even have like when you watch Street Outlaws and stuff. I was
Yeah,
watching some of it last night late, but you get in a lot of them. They don't even run any kind of transmission covers, man, in the car. You know what I
yeah.
mean? It's always exposed the transmission and stuff. And I was just like, man, that's kind of weird, man, to me. But
Yeah, the GT40. Yeah, you're right, John. I built that. Yeah, and the Corvette. Yeah, yeah, that's right. But that was the only two I had that were newer. Yeah, life is like a roll of toilet paper.
That's right.
and
Yeah,
before long, if you can find a roll,
Yeah.
yeah. That
now
was
I
pretty
saw.
crazy when people were buying them like crazy, eh?
Well, I saw a deal just yesterday, and they're talking about now. Well, I watched these guys. I subbed to them, the Hodge twins, and they're like high yellow black guys. I'll put it that way. And they're always bashing Black Lives Matters and all that. They don't stand for any of that. But anyway, there's talk now with the government saying the reason that a lot of things are so high is because they're blaming it on preppers now. People that are prepping,
Huh.
putting food away for, whenever the
Yeah.
stuff hits the fan. So now they're blaming it on the preppers that they're hoarding these products, which makes more of a demand. And you got all these ships sitting out in the middle of the ocean that can't get docked and get unloaded and stuff. But
Yeah,
it's just the government just is always wanting to blame somebody except themselves.
yeah, of course.
There was a thing on TV today, and they were talking about all that. And
Yeah.
well, there was a thing there about not wanting to hire certain trucks and certain like old trucks and that and
Oh yeah.
private truckers. Well, my brother, he's in the trucking business. He says that's right. If you have a truck so old, companies won't hire you. And they're starting to hire. They'll only hire union people. So
Yeah. And there's just there's been for years a shortage of truck drivers because nobody can pass a drug test or nothing, DOT
oh, that's
test.
right. Yeah.
Because of drinking or doing drugs or
Right.
it's an insurance thing, so it makes it even harder. I mean, if you're a truck driver and you're in decent shape and you got a clean record, you can get a job just about anywhere.
Right.
But if you got anything like any kind of flaws on your record, yeah, you might as well try to get on at McDonald's or something. But
Yeah. But they're,
the other day they're talking about dropping the age to where kids at 14 years old and start working. You know, and because nobody else is wanting to work, they've gotten used to the government support.
right.
And they're like, hey, watch, I go to work, government's going to take care of me. So, you know,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and that's what kids are getting raised into down here. That kind of mindset, you know, and that's surely not a good thing, you know.
But see, there's another thing. There was the cost of containers have gone up to ship
Right.
stuff. And there was another thing they were saying there's a shortage of containers because people or places are taking containers and making houses of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and there's nobody to work over there in China. That's where I mean, they're shut down quite a lot for this COVID and stuff. So there's nobody over there working, making containers like they used to.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's just a whole, it's just, I call it the domino principle.
Exactly.
You know,
Domino
everything
effect.
just keeps falling down, you know?
It's like, yeah, it's just like a rock in a big pond, you know, it's a ripple effect, you know.
Yeah. And it's very hard to get it straightened around because, well, this COVID, I mean, I don't know. It's a lot of people are dying from it everywhere.
Oh yeah.
You
I
know,
know.
jab.
I lost enough in Holland because of it. So
yeah, well, that's just it.
I lost
You get
altogether about 14 people.
You get your jab done?
What's that?
You get your jab?
Nope.
You know, overseas they call it the jab, you know, for the
Jab,
injection.
No.
John's not going to get one.
No.
I'm not doing it. I'll leave it
I got
up to
mine.
the people, man.
I got mine. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I haven't grown horns yet.
Yeah. I
No,
know
it's
my
just
brother-in-law. He's on me all the time, and he goes, man, he says, you got to get that shot. He's 74, 75, you know.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I said, no, Mike, I ain't going to get it, you know. And I said, I don't bash nobody who wants to. It's their own right, man. You know, and
Well, that's
just
right.
like it's my right, it's their right. I ain't going to argue about it, you know. But for me, nah, I ain't going to do it. And he goes, well, yeah, you got to, man. I don't want you to die before me because you're the only one of your brothers I talk to. So, because I got 3 older brothers that he don't like. I was like,
Right.
well, no, well, I appreciate your concern, man, but I'll you know, I'll leave it to the man with the plan upstairs. So that's just me, you know. I don't force that on nobody. My family, friends, everybody has their own mind, their own body, their own soul, and it's up to each individual, man. So
Yeah.
just because you got it and I don't. That's not going to get between us, man. You know.
You know, my friend, him and his wife both had the shots, and she got it.
Oh yeah, it
And,
happens, you know.
But they didn't have to go to the hospital or not. They just had to stay quarantined for
themselves,
2 weeks, and then they, had a
Yep.
test every week. And
Yeah, my niece is a nurse, and they test them every Monday, and she come up positive, so she had to stay away for 14-day quarantine, and she was fine after that. But she
Yeah.
had of course, she had the injection because medical, you have to have it. So
Yeah.
you know,
well, I think if you're in medical, you should have to have it.
of course, yeah, you're.
But I mean, there are people, nurses, and that don't want to get it up here in Canada,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they've been told, well, if you don't get it, we're going to lay off work.
Yeah.
Which is kind of, it's there you go again. You need the people to work, but you're going to lay them off. But they don't want to get the inoculation. So I mean, if would you want to go to a hospital knowing that your nurse hasn't had an inoculation and she's dealing with all these patients?
Other people, yeah, all right. You don't know.
No, that's just it.
And and I'm good. I understand that totally. But then what doesn't ever make sense to me is, when all this changing of the guard for better terminology, but the president switched and opened the borders down here, and you don't know what these people are packing when they come across, man.
Well,
Well,
And they
that's
come
true.
right into Arizona, California.
Yeah, but that's the same. See, Canada opened the borders for the Americans.
Yeah.
And I mean, before they did that, like I was going on. I have a website, and it's called where my mouse? I'm looking for my mouse. Can't find my mouse. Oh, it's FlightAware. So I mean, you click on this FlightAware, and you see all these planes in the air flying from Europe and going to Europe and flying all across the air. And you're thinking to yourself, wait a minute now, why are all these people traveling, with this COVID shit going on? I mean, they're traveling over to Europe and, I mean, obviously they're going to be running into people that, have COVID.
Yeah, sure.
And then they come back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense either to me, Steve.
No, it just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I can understand it if you're talking about planes that are carrying goods or something. But people, I mean, well, like there's my friend. He went to the northern part. His wife went to the northern part of New Brunswick, and that's where she got the COVID because it was bad up there.
Maybe we'll do that, John. We'll close the borders to Americans.
Well, they said if Canada goes across into the United States, you're supposed to be tested like before you go, and then before you come back into Canada, you have to be tested.
Wow.
And they said it's like $200 to be tested in the States to come back into Canada. So why would I want to go to the States? If I got to pay $200 to get back into Canada.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, what's the point? Yeah.
Well, I guess the point is they just want to see if I get COVID. So what happens if I get COVID? And I'm going across the border, and they said, well, no, you just tested positive. You can't come back to Canada.
Yeah, you can't come back.
Yeah, you're
don't
stuck.
Pass go, don't collect $200.
No. So I said, I ain't going. I'm
it's
not
almost
going.
like playing Monopoly.
Yeah.
Don't pass go. No. Don't collect free parking.
Yeah.
Stay the hell home.
Yep. I know. I went up to the little gas station here close to the house yesterday, and just went in to get me one of my traditional Monster energy drinks, and it was early in the morning. They just opened at 6. It's about 6:15, and the guy is working there. I went to high school with him. He still works there. He owns the store now, basically.
Yeah.
But I walked in and I seen him with his mask. I said, "Oh crap, got my mask," And so I just pulled my shirt up over my face, and I told him, "Hey, sorry about that, man. I forgot my mask." He
well, that's good, John. I'm glad you don't like Canada.
He wasn't a stickler about it. He was cool. So yeah, it's just I just you go to the doctor, you got to wear it, and so. I don't like the mask myself. I mean, I understand the purpose, but yeah, I can feel the difference when I got it on as far as my breathing goes,
Oh, yeah, you would. Look, I don't like wearing it either, but.
You have to. I mean, yeah, I get it. If it's a deal, we call it a game breaker, whether they're going to let you in or not, well, yeah, so you decide, well, or I really didn't want to go there anyway, so, well, don't wear the mask and go back home, or but it's hard to get around that. It ain't worth fighting over it,
No. Well, all I can say is I hope it ends sometime.
Yeah,
I do too. But yeah, it's
there's
just a lot of stuff, beyond the, I've had friends, coworkers I used to work with that I still in contact with that have lost people to that, and
yeah.
But there's a lot of other stuff that's behind the lines that I just believe in. It's a lot of it's government control stuff, man.
What part? You guys are the really old and the dirty old.
Well, you can stay in the States, sorry, John. We don't want you here anyways.
Well,
He couldn't get across the border anyway.
Hey, y'all got to do me a solid and take him, man. So we're trying to get rid of the disease, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I just anymore. It's truly a day at a time, man. Truly,
Yeah,
count
yeah.
your
I
blessings.
mean,
Count your blessings. You can wake up the next morning and
that's
take a
right.
deep breath and get out of bed, man. Because the
Yeah.
next day might be something different, man.
Well,
It could be all stripped away in one day in the blink of an eye, man. So,
well, we don't know what's going to happen. You don't really know.
yep.
There might be another virus after this one. Who knows?
Well, you remember all the stuff, the swine flu, the bird flu,
Yeah, yeah.
remember, I think the first time I ever heard anything of shortages was somewhere back in the 80s. I think they started with was it coffee or sugar or I don't
Yeah,
know.
well, there was the big shortages of gas in the 70s.
Yeah, that's where it
No,
really,
that didn't really. I didn't notice anything up here. Of course, I guess we don't have that population, so maybe we wouldn't have noticed it where I'm at. Now, maybe in Toronto or Montreal or some big city, it might have been a problem. But no, I didn't notice anything here. But back then, price of gas wasn't jacking up every 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Now it's crazy.
Well, see now and then, with how they jacked up the pipeline and shut that down, and then all those people lost jobs, and it just getting back to that ripple effect again.
Yeah.
It's like the government's has caused a lot of this because they're like, hey, you know what? These people, this and that. So now you still got the demand, but you don't got the supply.
That's
So
right.
now they can jack the price up
Claudia.
on the supply.
Yeah.
So if you want it, you're going to pay for it now.
Yeah.
So, and that's just not. I mean, you get down nuts and bolts, and I ain't no college grad or any
No.
rocket scientist or nothing, but just common sense is just like, that's straight up ain't right, man.
No, it's not. But you see, I think another thing is a lot of these countries that are dependent on gasoline, oil, whatever, they're starting to think now. Well, everybody's talking about cars, electric cars.
Yeah.
Well, all of a sudden, in 5-10 years or whatever, there's no money going to be going into those countries for oil.
That's right.
Now, granted, there will be some, but that's what they're starting to fear. They're saying, well, let's jack the prices up now and get our money while we can.
That's right.
And I mean, you can't. The only way you could stop that is everybody just stop buying gas. Start doing something like that, and you might be able to create some kind of effect that all of a sudden the gas isn't going up every week, or but the way it goes now, I think our gas went up here 4 cents a liter. That's fucking 16 cents or more a gallon.
Oh, that's good, Claudia.
Right.
Yeah.
It's I mean, it's just like, I'm old enough. I can remember as a kid, gas prices 21 cents a gallon. Back before I was ever driving a car, so. But nowadays, I mean, it's got, it's going back up again, and it's just. And now the oil fields down here are picking up again.
Yeah.
We're laid off a lot. Slowed down a whole lot.
Well, see, a lot would be slowed down in that because of this COVID stuff.
Sure,
see?
exactly.
Yeah. Don't want people to work because you might get COVID. And
they're even talking about if this COVID keeps going the way it's going, it's going to be food shortage.
Well, that's right. Yeah.
Well, that's why you got people that are, you got a lot of these aftermarket people are selling all these, package deals. You can buy this much and it's good shelf life for a year or two, whatever. And, these companies that come up, and then you got people that are prepping. I mean, because then you get into thinking, I've heard on prepper shows like, well, what happens if the stuff hits the fan? You know what I'm talking about. And what's going to happen? And the guards and stuff in prisons are going to, first thing they're going to want to do is protect their own family.
Yeah, right.
And so the prisons get left. Well, then the prisoners get let out to roam free like animals from an open gate on a zoo.
That's right.
And and people that live in the wooded areas and the hills and stuff, they think they're going to be safe, but they're bonding together themselves because they know they're going to eventually fuse out into these areas there once they clean the cities out. And it's just, you know what I mean? Then you got all the guns and that and that. Yeah, it's just, there's just, and I'm just saying the whole thing could really go real far off the rails, man.
Oh yeah, it's
And, I mean, I got a buddy of mine that was in Vietnam. He fought in Vietnam. He's got 2 AKs at his house loaded, one at each front and back door. And a couple of 9mm and an Uzi, got all of this stuff. And he's asking me if I got any guns, and I've never owned a gun. I've never been a hunter, and but he says, well, I figure if nothing else, I'm going to take a few with me anyway, So, yeah, you got a point, but if you got half of San Quentin coming at you or Folsom or somebody, you ain't got enough bullets to get them all, man.
Well, no, that's you never know what the hell could really end up happening.
No, you don't. You can speculate.
Yeah.
And all that, but just yeah, it can get real. It's bad enough as it is. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, well, no, you're right. It's bad right now, and I hate to see it get worse.
Yep.
But there's always that possibility.
Yeah, and like I say, then you got all the issues with all the they talk about the food shortages and stuff, but yet they got more free food programs out, and I'm all for that for the people that really need it. But the people that are able to physically get out and work and stuff, hey, get on the bricks, man. That's what we had to do,
Yeah.
I mean, my first job, 10 years old, I was throwing newspapers on a bicycle.
You ever noticed a woman that are on welfare that they have like more than one child? They usually have like 5 or 6 kids or more.
Yeah, they're tax exemptions, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All these checks for the kids.
Yeah,
they'll do that.
Tax credit.
Yeah.
And they'll do that, and they're some guy living with them that's for. So they can get away with all this extra money. They go to the store and buy all this stuff with their free food card, and then they'll bring out the cash for the beer and stuff.
Yeah.
And then get in their Cadillac and drive off.
Yeah.
So
that's
the part that steams me. So.
Well, I know.
And you got people, here in town, when it gets real hot, and we've had not a hot summer this year. Like normally, we've had spells where it'll go 30 days straight, triple digits or something,
Wow.
You got people out here that they don't have no home air conditioners, and they have donation programs. You can go and drop off, like a box fan or something at any fire station here in town.
Wow.
And they have a list of these people. But, at 100 degrees, a box fan, that ain't much, man. That just moves
That's right. That's just moving the
have
air.
to sit there and hose yourself down and sit in front of the fan or something. But, I mean, that, swamp coolers are even better than that. I mean, I grew up with a swamp cooler, where I don't know if y'all know if that's the terminology y'all use there, but it's
Would they have to put ice in those?
Yeah, you put water. It's your water hose, and it goes through it circulates through it's like these panels on the side with filters in them.
Yeah.
And the water circulates through there, and then there's a big squirrel cage fan that blows and it pulls that coolness off of the water. But it's it's not like air conditioning cool.
No.
But the other thing with that though, it causes a lot of mold and stuff. You know what I mean? 'Cause of the moisture. So that was a problem. But I mean, I was raised on those until I was 16, I guess, and then even in the schools, we had one standing fan, like about a 15-inch fan for the whole classroom.
Oh, wow.
34, 36 kids back then.
Yeah.
And you always hope that you'd get assigned seating by a window, maybe. But I mean, you go to PE and doing your physical, playing ball, whatever it was, and then you go back to class and after a shower, but you're sweating again, and
Yeah.
You're wiping sweat off in the class. It's like you never took a shower. You know?
No, well, I know I've had showers here and get out of the shower and have be all dried off before I could get my clothes on. I'm wet again, just through the humidity that's in the air. You know.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Then you got to grab another dry towel, dry yourself off.
Well, when I
Yeah,
worked in
it's
the
like
steel,
that here too.
when I worked in the steel company for over 20 years, every day, no matter if it was winter or summer, you sweat like bullets.
Yeah.
Like in the summertime, sometimes it was 150,
Dehydrate.
160 degrees where I was.
Oh yeah, I feel for you, man. Yeah. Yeah, I've worked
That's
in
why I got
before
no
I
hair
was.
on my legs anymore
Geez.
because, the steel just burns it right off.
Oh yeah, too hot and body can't take it, man. You know, and now put a 19-year-old kid in that position, and he wouldn't last a day, man. He'll come running out crying for the government, man, to
Yeah,
help him
but
out. You know,
I
so
tell you what,
I
it
mean,
was
back
good
then
money
you
to
had
work in this.
yeah,
Working in a steel company is good money though. You got danger
oh
pay
yeah,
because you you can pretty well get burnt every day when you
Yeah,
work.
yeah,
and
high
fried
risk.
every day.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
high
I
risk.
poured ladles and I had one of those special suits on with a mask and everything. And
Yeah,
I tell you, a little pebble comes down your shirt and you're trying to grab it before it hits your leg. No freaking way. Never
yeah.
happens.
It is everything. It rolls over. Yeah.
You take your clothes off and you'll see a red mark all the way down to your foot, all the way
Yeah.
from your chest.
Yeah.
And it was like that every day. And sometimes when you're walking with your safety shoes and you see the steam coming off the freaking platform, the floor,
Yeah.
that's how much heat
Oh
it
yeah.
is. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Bad stuff, man. Yeah. That's like down here. There's always been a big deal, about people up in arms all the time because here in San Antonio, there's still a lot of asbestos water pipe in the ground, water mains, that carry water, and
Yeah,
but people don't understand just because it's asbestos cement pipe, um, it's not going to hurt you until you start cutting it.
Yeah, yeah.
Start cutting and cause
Once you start
dust. That's what
removing it, then that causes a
it's.
problem.
Yeah, it's dust that gets in your lungs. Now,
Yeah.
people that are renovating old buildings with ducting and stuff, now that's more high risk because it's all dust. You know what I mean? I mean, I've worked in warehouses before for an old data point computer company loading and unloading trucks all day. Every day you blow your nose, just be black,
oh,
from
yeah,
all the stuff that settles on boxes and in a warehouse. But we had but nowadays when you cut pipe, you got these white throwaway zip suits and hoods and soapy water and so like just soap in a spray bottle, and you spray that down as you're cutting the pipe to hold the dust down. And then the pipe, when you take it out of the ground, they call bagging it and tagging it. You double bag it with this heavy duty thick polyethylene plastic, tie it off on the ends. You have to fill out a manifest. So it goes to a specific part of the landfill where they have this stuff. But the company will always own that piece of pipe, no matter what. So if they ever do something at that landfill and go in there and dig it all up to build a subdivision or something, well, that pipe falls back on the people originator. Hey, this is your pipe. We're going to have to move it, so it's going to cost you again. You know what I mean? They'll always own it forever and ever, even though it's not in service.
right,
And the other issue down here is people are so worried about lead joint pipes, because it's actual lead in the old cast iron pipes.
right.
But it's the same way because water doesn't come in contact with it. You know what I mean? So, it's just the general public just doesn't know all that stuff. So it's just like here 2 years ago they voted it in down here to put fluoride in the water. Man, I never agreed with that. I mean, fluoride's fine using it in a toothpaste, but I mean, just to inject it, you have to inject so much to make sure all households are covered. So, same way when we chlorinate pipes, that we replace a 20-foot joint and we powder it with actual powdered HCH chlorine, And as a laborer, I took one whip of that stuff one time. That was a mistake. Man, it went right to you. Can feel it just go right to your lungs, man. And burn. Oh my gosh, huh? But we throw a cup of that in there, and then once you button up the ends and tighten down couplings and load the main, flush the water out of a hydrant. You're disinfecting that new joint piece of pipe is what you're doing, but you need to get a lot of that chlorine out, because if you put too much in there, it goes up into the houses. Well, people are gonna have bad case of diarrhea, man. That
Oh,
chlorine.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, they a town not too far, well, about 4 hours drive from me. They put something in their water and it killed a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah, oh,
killed
yeah.
over 100 people in that town, a small town.
And that's the thing, when you talk about chemical warfare and different things like that, you know what I mean? You get the wrong people into water storage tank areas, and if they can get in there and infiltrate that with something, and then it gets pumped down into the system, into
Oh
people's
yeah,
homes and stuff, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
and then I know a guy I had on my crew. He was in Vietnam in recon and stuff. And he was telling me one time about why this came up. I don't remember the conversation, but the easiest way to kill a family was turn the gas meter off on the house and then turn it right back on and walk away, man. Because
Huh.
they're sleeping, the fumes, you'll never smell it. It'll kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, let alone if somebody gets up and flips a switch, you know what I mean, and it makes a
Oh,
spark,
yeah, right.
switch, and boom, man. It's like, man. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear that. So if something ever happens, they come asking questions. But I
Yeah.
mean, it's a scary the way people think, man. It's just. But I mean, that was Vietnam talk there. That the stuff that the stories he told is just.
I bet there was a lot going on when Vietnam War was going on.
There's a lot more than
Than
common
people
folk
know.
will ever know. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
than people know.
Yep. Because it would put everybody into a major panic, man.
Because majority of those military people that came from Vietnam, they were never the same.
Nope. Yep. I had a supervisor at the company that he was under all kinds of treatments the last 10 years because of the Ancient Orange or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, he had a lot of effects from that. He didn't have it early on, but later on, as he got older in life, the effects started coming out, man.
Yeah.
Bad stuff.
Well, guys, I'm going to close up.
Yeah.
I gotta get to bed. My eyes are just getting heavy.
Yeah.
Well, good chatting to you guys.
Yeah, guys, y'all be careful, man.
Yeah. I'll
be
be on
safe.
again tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you later. Take care.
All right, bud.
Take care.
Good night. Night, chat.
Night, everybody in chat.
Appreciate you, man.
No
you
problem.
Too. You too, Mopar.
We have to. Yeah, Mopar.
We don't want to leave you out.